All right, guys, we're streaming now. I know, you're like, where's the intro? Where's the cool music? Well, Stream Deck decided to update the app on my phone. It's not here. Too bad. But you got us. That's what
Rough.
you came for, right? You didn't show up just for the opening. You came to watch us play. So let's read this recap real quick. It's a lot quicker than last time.
Do you want me to sing in the background for you so they have so the
Yes.
people have music?
Can you
Gotcha.
sing like old like sing Ave Maria, please?
Sing
I was
in the
thinking
arms
Eye
of
of
the
the Tiger.
angels.
Ooh. What would you have chosen, Tom?
I think in the eyes of an angel that's perfect right there.
Is that the dead dog song?
Yes.
Sure
Yes.
is.
The sick
Yeah.
dog. Oh no,
Yeah.
Sarah
Have you ever
McLachlan. If she only knew she was writing a song for that.
You need to look up Patrice O'Neill, his take on that song. He's an old comedian who passed
I
away,
know
but
who he is. Yeah. Oh, he passed
Yes.
away. I didn't know that.
yeah, he died of the sugar.
Of the sugar. That's funny, but not okay. I'm gonna die of the sugars. Where's our recap? Where's our recap?
Come on, Alex, I'm holding a note here.
Oh, you've readied this note, and it's after
I've
6
readied
seconds
my
you'll
action.
lose the breath. Yeah. All right, our heroes were still at it, chipping away at the.
Oh, shut up.
I was waiting just to hear what you chose. All right, our heroes were still at it, chipping away at the hag and her minions. But Ori had ventured deeper into the theater with Gleam, hoping to track down Glister so that the two acrobats could perform a symbolic eclipse and Endelyn could be defeated. While the Duchess, Tolgadin, and Tenti fought on valiantly, Ori had zipped in and snatched the scepter from Endelyn's goblin stage manager and flew directly back to the prison doors, where she and Gleam rushed in searching for Glister. The sun-themed elf-crobat was found in a cell that had been decently decorated, and she'd been given a book to pass the time. But now that Gleam was here and the hag's demise had been jump-started, Glister jumped from her bed and followed Ori and Gleam into battle. Endelyn had finally been knocked out of her mammoth form, and she had called the audience into action as she retreated through the library. Tinty had summoned 8 wolves and sent half of them after the hag, keeping the last 4 with him to help defend against the darkling playgoers turned combatants. The Duchess was no longer a queen of Kwong and had reverted back to her regular size. She wasn't doing too well, but Tinty was able to surge some Healy energy into her, and she would live to fight another round. The Duchess would then whip out the pipes she had been given from the sad, sad elf man without a heart, and she began to play a haunting tune, which seemed to take root in a number of the enemy's minds. They were scared to death. It was like a fan of country music being played black metal for the first time. These handfuls of darklings were scared by the sounds and imagery that the sound was concocting, and as a result, they refused to move any closer to the horror flute. Tolkien, knowing he had the best chance at just absorbing hits, and so he rushed in towards the groups of enemies, trying to provoke them to come at him, and the group surrounds him on all sides, scimitar after scimitar swinging in at him, but his armor and his agility were coming out on top as he blocked and dodged. Ori, with Glister and Gleam in tow, started booking it back to the battlefield, but notices out of the corner of her eye that someone is moving along the balcony above the orrery. Glancing up, she spots the hag's sister slip out of view into a room on the next floor up. She shouted to the acro elves to follow her upstairs, and she headed back towards the stairs. Back on stage, Tolgadin thunderclaps some dudes with his hands, and Tinty guiding bolts another one. They were taking out baddies slowly, and their resources were drastically dwindling, but they fought on. Ori is headed up the stairs and crosses paths with Tenty's 4 wolves, who are hot on the hag's trail, and she follows behind, Tenty commanding the other 4 wolves to help fight the audience on the stage. Thunderclaps continue to emanate from Tolgadin as he downs more and more darklings, each one exploding into a burst of bright light and disintegrating. On the 3rd floor, Ori reaches the top of the spiral staircase and turns a corner to find Tenty's pups stopped outside a door. Obviously, having led them to this point, Endelyn must be inside. And Ori pulls the door open, but this triggers a failsafe where a giant Bigby's hand materializes and shoves the fairy over the balcony to plummet to the ground and be electrocuted by the Ori. But having successfully thwarted the lightning rods around Jan, the power was out. And due to Ori having already been flying, she was simply pushed back slightly. And she blasts a crossbow bolt through the open door at bitter end, and Endelyn reaches out with her mage hand and slams the door shut between them. Tinty pulls out the eldritch staff he had pilfered from Charmaine, began clocking darklings in the head, while Torgadden and the Duchess continued to hold their own. Torgadden doing much better than the Duchess overall. Eventually, all of the darklings had exited stage death, and the theater was empty. Tolgadden wasn't looking too bad physically, but he was practically out of spell slots. Tenty was in a similar situation, having sufficiently recovered from his dance with death and having very little, if any, magic energy left in him. But the Duchess was doing the worst of the three. She was barely hanging on, she was bleeding out, and she had expended all of her juice. They were lucky to be alive, but it was no time to rest, because Ori and Endelyn were both still at large. What the three of them didn't realize is that Ori had cornered Endelyn in her bedroom. She was still at full health, and Endelyn was on the run, so things were looking good. Ori swung the door open to go after her, allowing the four wolves to rush in and surround the hag. Gleam and Glister jumped into action, began running past the doorframe, crossing paths so that Endelyn could see the eclipse was happening. Endelyn went wide-eyed in shock and performed her last resort, casting another spell on herself, causing her body to stretch and grow like it had earlier. She was polymorphing again, which would provide her another health pool and much more powerful attacks. This would surely shift the balance and left Ori to decide what to do next. She still had Tenty's wolves fighting on her side, but could they take her on by themselves? And this is where we begin this week. Endelyn's form takes the shape of a triceratops on the top floor of the theater. And I guess that's where we begin. Instead of just jumping right into combat, let's jump to the stage and talk to you guys about what you're doing real quick. What are Tinty, Tolgadden, and the Madame, or the Duchess, doing right now?
I'm running upstairs, it looks like. I don't remember why.
Oh, you were already running upstairs, weren't you?
I was in. It looks like I'm like right in process of it. One more step, and I may be upstairs.
I see. Yes, you ran up the stairs to go after Ori, but you found a bench and a window on this balcony here. So that's cool. What were you going to say, Tom? I don't want to spend too much time out here because we're technically in combat order.
Yeah, no, don't worry about me. I already know what I'm doing.
All right.
I won't even think about it.
Tinty.
Think never.
I think Tenty was wondering how we were doing the eclipse. Like, clearly that needs to happen if we're going to take down the hag fully.
Sure. You look around and you're not seeing. You realize that Gleam had left with Ori. I guess you're not sure if they've even gotten Glister out of jail yet. But Ori and them are both out of sight.
Okay, then I'm going to take off in the direction that Tom is running.
That makes sense.
And where the wolves went.
Here, I'll give you guys, although it's technically, I'll just give you 30 feet in a direction of movement. And then the Duchess, what about you?
I'm going to take control of the stage and like kind of wrap everyone up and make sure there isn't any more resistance from out here. You know, become the new director of the theater. We also know that the hag's like hiding shit, and I'm pretty sure she's smart enough to figure out that this is the hag that stole her stage courage. So I want to ask one of the actors like where her private quarters are, where her what's it called? Where do actors go between takes? Dressing room. Where her dressing room is. That's what I want to find out.
Okay. Well, the actors, I guess the actors are like cowering. They're still somewhat scared of you. I guess give me a persuasion check for that.
They're scared of me. Okay. So even though we haven't attacked them or anything, they're scared of us because we've attacked Endelyn.
Yeah, I mean, you're being violent towards the people that were normal to them, you know.
Sure. Endelyn was normal to them.
I mean,
I guess
you know.
she's been normalized. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, with long enough time there, you pretend like it's normal even though it isn't. I don't. She doesn't change with us. She probably just changes in her room. We always see her just come down from the balcony on the top floor.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. All right, well, let's just jump right into it. Getting back to Ori. Ori, we're on you. You're in this room. 4 wolves are ahead of you, kind of surrounding this Triceratops Endelyn. And she's just scraping at the floor, swinging her horns at you. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this opportunity now that I'm not in immediate danger to use my bonus action to steady my aim and get advantage. Ooh, that's awesome fucking music, and I need to turn it down a little bit, but I fucking love it.
I'm glad.
I'm like bopping my head. Okay. Okay. Let me try to roll with advantage. It's alt, right?
It's supposed to be, yes.
Okay.
She's not targeted, though.
She is.
She is? Oh, yeah, she is.
Did it right as you said it. 16 to hit the very large creature.
16 to hit the very large creature hits.
Whew. Okay, great. That means I get my sneak attack. 7 piercing, and then 15. And I believe I am out of Veils from the Grave. Let me double check what I want. I am, and just as a reminder, I have Glimmer and Gleam running back and forth in front of the doorway to create that eclipse that she can see. So hopefully that actually does some good damage to her, but that's my turn.
Sounds good. Let me check one thing. Oh.
She explodes.
Well, I thought, because remember, all the marionettes started yelling, "Intruder, intruder!" Now that you're in here, so it's just this cacophony of all these puppets screaming. I was checking to see if that has any like area effect on it. No, I was wrong. So none of that is true. Great. So that's your turn. And let me move over to Tin T.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep running in that direction.
All right.
So.
I will deal with the wolves. Don't you worry about that.
And I'm gonna dash, I guess.
So hang on. Stop here within that movement. Like, because that's what'll move you upstairs. There you go. And then continue. How many dogs you got left?
Okay, I think that.
That's all the movement?
I think it should be longer, but I'm not sure what it's telling me here.
So the
that's
number
the
in
height.
the bracket...
That's the height, okay, yeah.
No. The number in the bracket is the total that you've moved so far.
Ah, okay. Then, yeah, that's it.
Oh, no, hang on. 30 of that is because of the movement I gave you before, so that's fine. You can use another 30.
Okay.
If you're dashing.
Yeah.
Alright, and then whatever. There's nothing to attack, so I'm just handling these wolves right now. They're just following you. Alright, and that's your full turn, yeah?
That's it, yep.
Alright, secondly, I need to make it so this one song doesn't keep repeating. Let's just go through all of them. All right, great. So that's them. We're back to Endelyn. Let's see what Endelyn's going to do. Why can't I see shit? Here we go. Okay. Is the division I want. All right, let's attack some dogs. Well, shit. I mean, attacking Ori is probably gonna be better, but do I have that? Nope. All right, we're just gonna kill dogs. Killing some dogs. It just goes to gore one of these dogs, stabbing one of its. They're not tusks. They're just horns, right?
Yes.
Directly into the wolf. 25 to hit, 25 piercing, just immediately killing it, slamming it against the roof. Its body goes limp and thrown against a wall to the side.
Oh no, Moon 3.
No! Okay, that's fucking... Damn it, I wish you had more attacks. Well, she doesn't, so that's it. Gleam is up. Now, I think we just want Gleam and Glister to be doing the symbol stuff, not fighting, right? So
yeah, no, they're not. They're just doing the eclipse shit, yeah.
Alright, cool. So they'll just keep running back and forth across the front of this doorway, crossing paths. That's Gleam is up. The wolves are up. Alright, so those wolves followed after you, and they're just going to keep following after you. If you move 60, they can move 20 more after you move, so that's cool for them. Let's deal with the wolves upstairs. Let's target Endelyn. Let's do 3 of these boys. Let's do a mob attack with advantage. Let's see what happens here. All 3 of 3 bite attacks hit. Wow, okay, for 22 damage. She is bleeding out. Okay, she's not going to last as long as she did before. Oh, I should be doing concentration checks for these too, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Alright, so it's half of the damage, so it's only 10. Okay. Alright, she's good. I'll do one for something earlier. Yep, she's good. Alright, that is fucking the wolves, I believe, and now we're on the Duchess.
I'm going to offer my hand to the little doll girl and start heading towards the stairs.
Okay, don't move yet. Actually, I'll give you an extra 30 feet like I did for Tenty, for you to have been moving around before this happened. Let me attach little girl to her. She's going to climb on your back, come with you. Alright, go for it.
Okay. Extra 30 feet.
Oh, and then stop on the left.
Yeah. Stop there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just be, like, as everyone's kind of walking up the stairs, I know I went equally as fast, but I like to imagine that she's, like, out of breath and you know, struggling a little bit as she goes up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the old witch in Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, okay.
She's just kind of getting droopier.
Yeah. Alright, fuck yeah. So that's you. You're running. You're following after Tenty. You've seen Tolgadden has run up this side, a stairway up to a balcony. Amador the Dandy, what's he doing? He's just going to follow behind you guys. Come on, my dude. And then Polynel is just going to be with him. 25. I'll move him to there. Tolgadden, we're on you. What you doing? You're heading up the stairs. You're hoping that this will lead into the building, although you get to the top and it's just a bench. And it looks like a mirror. Did I say a window? Whatever. It's kind of translucent. Weird.
Weird. You know what I'm doing.
What?
You know what I'm doing. Full force. Full force going through this.
Okay. Just roll me in athletics. Or another roll if you feel it's more viable. A 16, that's good. Yeah, so you're running up, you just dive through this. The window shatters, and you find yourself falling through into a chair on the other side of the room. It's the other side of this circular type of a chamber, and there's a door leading out. You open the door to a massive room with this big contraption that should be spinning, but isn't, is inert.
All right.
Oh, well, I should say that 15 feet up in the ceiling is a big circular hole with a balcony wrapped around to look down on this. And across the room, you can see Gleam and Glister running back and forth across a doorway on the next floor up.
All right. Did I get the 30 feet of movement from when we started? That first little thing?
Sure.
Thank you. All right. So now I can be useful instead of just running.
Yes.
No, I'm still going to be just running. This is how it is. Which doorway? This doorway?
Well, it's...
I see one there.
That's too loud. Well, it's happening on the next floor up.
Oh, I get it. I'm going to yell at the goblins. Endelyn, where?
Oh, don't hurt us! She's upstairs!
Where is upstairs?
Straight up! I know that's not what you wanted.
Yep, no, action, he's getting hit.
God!
Non-lethal.
You just asked where it was, not how to get there! Ow! 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 My nose! God dang it!
Me Tarzan. Where's stairs?
God dang! Over there, the stairway, straight across.
Which way did he point?
He points to here.
Well, I moved. I used my action to punch him. That's it for me.
Ow! The other goblin's back up against the wall, hands up. They're both just pointing in the direction you should go now. You do know where?
Yes.
Okay, in that direction. Was there more movement?
No, I moved and I used my action, so I'm good.
All right, very good. Back around to Ori.
Yes. Ori's once again going to steady her aim and shoot at Endelyn.
Wait, what does steadying cost?
It's a bonus action.
Because I think these wolves are giving you the advantage anyway.
Wolves give me guaranteed, sneak attack, I think. Is there flanking?
The wolves give you pack
No.
tactics.
Well, they're allies, so
doesn't
they
make
give the
sense.
advantage for the sneak attack. I just might be misunderstanding the thing you're doing.
Don't use
Just
the
go
word
ahead.
advantage for sneak attack. Like,
No, so
Kate's right.
advantage gives you sneak attack. Flanking also gives you sneak attack, but flanking doesn't give me advantage.
Yeah.
I'd love to take it, but that's not how it works, unfortunately.
Yeah, the wolves have pack tactics, which gives them advantage on any attack
Yeah.
roll if their allies are within 5 feet.
Right, but having an ally within 5 feet gives you advantage
Gives me
for
sneak
sneak
attack.
attack.
No,
Gives you sneak, not
gives me
advantage
sneak
for sneak
attack,
attack. No.
not advantage. So,
Oh, I
Alex,
see, I
advantage
see.
gives
Yeah,
me
I see.
sneak attack.
Right.
Flanking gives me sneak attack.
Multiple things give you sneak attack, not
Flanking
just
does not
advantage.
give me advantage, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna...
Okay.
Yeah, 20!
No,
Did
my
you notice I
bad
rolled
guy.
a 20 and a 1?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh no, and this was
I
the
sure
advantage.
did.
Oh my lord.
man.
Okay.
Devil and the angel.
Must
Oh,
be
no.
balanced in all things.
Right.
That's right.
Um,
Oh, that's a good omen. Topical.
12 piercing, and then I get double the sneak attack as well. Let's do 1 sneak attack, and then second sneak attack,
Wait, what? Wait, what?
because critical hits double your sneak attack damage as well.
Well, you know, I think it maybe did that already. What's your normal sneak attack damage? Is
It
it
is
is it 46 to this?
46.
Oh my
It
god.
sure frickin' is.
Oh boy. Okay, great. What
Okay, I
is
didn't
our
roll as
total
well
here?
on my second one. Okay, so total overall is 29 damage.
29 damage. Okay, alright. Well, that's super cool.
That is all
Okay.
magical piercing damage. Too bad I didn't have a Whales of the Grave left. Otherwise I would have doubled that damage too. You're really lucky, Alex.
Oh, I'm so lucky that you knocked her out of Triceratops form. You were totally right. She shrinks back down, having taken the damage. She takes fucking some extra damage. I won't clarify how much.
Nice.
Okay, and that's your full turn. Okay, she's still alive, although, hang on, she totally disappeared. Where am I supposed to be?
I need an icon.
There we go. And she should have shrunk down to the middle of where that is.
Mm.
Oh, boy! Alright, well, this is definitely happening. Let's pick Galactic Violence to do this too. Alright, that's Ori's turn. Tenti, we're on you.
Still running.
Still running, sounds good.
So I'm gonna go 60 to, because I'm gonna, dash again.
Alright, that's 60. I'll move these dogs 20 that they had ready to follow you. Then on their turn, they'll follow you, I guess. Alright.
Is this goblin here alive? What is...
Yeah, but as the people run past, they just kind of get out of the way. They're non-combatants. They're just like librarians, essentially. All right, so you're running up towards the stairway. This way, your dogs are following behind. Endelyn Moongrave has returned back to her normal form. I wish I could see this better. And let's see here. Well, Ori is the real problem, really. Fuck.
Oh, he gonna murder you. Make him feel bad. Make him feel bad.
All right. Well, we're gonna shoot the first attack at Ori. She lifts her hands back up, summoning in her two puppeteer. I knew the word the first time. Controls, and one surges out, manifests above you, and strings come down, trying to grab at your hands. Fuck! And it misses. All right. Second one also happening to. Well, okay. Fuck.
You already said you were only gonna send the first attack. I mean, you could change your mind.
Yeah. Well, she's when she first decided, I imagine she's like, I'll throw her against the wall, and then one of these, and then when that didn't work, she's like, fuck. Yeah. Second one's going towards you as well. Son of a bitch. A 17 hits for 25 psychic damage.
Ooh. Guys, you're a glass cannon with an AC of 14 and an HP of 52 just took 25 damage.
Oh.
23 damage or whatever the fuck it was.
And it tugs against you and throws you back into this back corner. Not that it really helps her that much, but all right, that's not all.
It just makes things better for me.
All right. She runs to the back of the room and all right, she climbs inside of this glass case, essentially, almost where you would put something on display, but it's huge. It fits her. She climbs inside, and she starts uttering some words, but I will jump ahead. Gleam and Glister are still running back and forth across the door. The wolves, they come in after her. Oh, this is going to be uneventful if all these wolves just straight up kill her. Okay, one of them hits. She's still standing. That's lucky.
You gave them their advantage for pack tactics.
I did. That's why a couple of them hit. All right. So they're just surrounding her in this fucking case. She's trying to kick them out. She's trying to swing the door shut. The Duchess, we're on you. What are you doing?
I'm going to walk up and... oh, this guy's dead. But this guy's one of those librarians, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So I'll walk up and say, I need to get back in my voice. Daniela DeVito. Hello there. Would you kindly direct me to the, to Endelyn's private quarters?
Don't hit me! Don't turn me into a mask, please!
Oh, I would never hit you or turn you into a mask.
Really?
Of course not.
Oh, wow.
You're a fellow member of the theater. We're family.
Oh, wow. They never call me that. They just call me Book Boy. Well, shoot.
That's a very beautiful name, Book Boy.
Oh, thank you. No one's ever said that either. Well, dang, hey, you're all right. I like the cut of your jib. Hey, guys, check out her jib.
Oh,
it's
you
cut.
Can see my jib? How embarrassing.
Oh, it's nice. Just flaunt it. You wear it. Great. Yeah. Don't ever hide your jib,
Endelyn's
right.
room?
Right. Third floor. The only bedroom up there. You take the spiral stairs to the top. Take a right and a right, and you should be there.
So not these stairs out here, but the ones further in?
Yeah, the ones past the library. Over that way.
Well,
hey, what are you doing later?
Oh.
Why is it always me and Ann host?
I start fanning my face, and I say, well, that's for me to know and you to find out. And I'll keep going.
Okay.
I can only go 5 more feet, but
fair,
yeah.
Ando made a very sex-forward character this time.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah.
Well, she's fucking 80 years old. She's comfortable in her body.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my action to...
She's a cougar.
That's why.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why.
More like a saber-toothed tiger.
Mm-hmm. Where the fuck did...
So yeah, I'll use my
go?
movement and action to double move. Did the little girl disappear? Anyway, she's supposed to be with me.
Attached, just not on the right level.
Okay, couldn't see him. Yeah. Cool. And that's me.
I wish I could be a bad
And I'll absolutely shake my jib as I walk away.
Oh, don't get me started. Oh my god. I don't know what a jib is, but he likes
Neither
it.
do I.
All right, Amador starts running behind, just staying behind you. I guess he can get up to here if he's dashing. Tolgadden, we're on you.
All right. Time to do my master plan. Continue to run.
Yeah.
This was me for so long while all of you guys were fighting.
Now we have to get to you. I'm going the right direction, right?
You guys are just going to show up. You were.
Oh, I went one square. Instead of going there, I'll go there.
Going to be dead.
Yeah, I know. You're going to get there for the last
one
shot.
more hit.
Either that or it's going to be like Scooby-Doo and we're just running down different hallways and out of different doors.
In which case Ori is definitely dead.
That's me, Alex.
That was full movement, even with the dash?
Yeah.
Oh, it was? It was. You're right. You're absolutely right. All right, back around to Ori.
Okay. Ori is going to move the screen a little bit so that she can see a bit better. She's going to move. Boop. She is going to attack her. She can't use steady aim because she has moved. But that is 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sitting here.
Okay,
trying to decide if she's got cover from holding the door shut. Doesn't even matter. 22 hits for 5 more piercing damage.
And then 13 sneak attack. And then she is going to quickly duck back around the corner and use her bonus action to try to hide.
Okay.
Where is my stealth? Here's my stealth. 22 to hide.
Okay, that's pretty hidey. That is pretty hidey. I'll give you that. All right.
Yep.
All right. It keeps not playing the whole songs. All right. Bloodweiser sounds good. All right, moving on to Tinty.
Still running.
Still running.
Is it through this stairwell?
Yeah.
There we go. Where am I going? What level?
So the top level is where you're going, but to get up each level is... How much did I say before?
I do not recall, I'm sorry.
I haven't said today. Do you remember, Ori, Kate? How much I charged you for going up a level on the stairs?
You did the 30 feet.
30 feet, okay. That's what I figured. So it's, yeah,
So I
30 feet
get up
each
like
floor.
a level and a half?
Yeah. I mean, let's... Yeah. So go up the next floor, I guess, yeah. And then the dwarves are running after you. That's your turn. Endelyn, Moongrave. Does some stuff. Okay, Gleam and Glister still doing some stuff. Some wolves are howling.
What stuff does Endelyn do?
I don't know. You're not there. Duchess, what are you doing?
The same thing we do every night. Pinky, try to get up those stairs.
Try to get up the stairs. That's right. Alright.
Excuse me, puppy.
Let's just pause.
How do I get
real
up?
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. Let's just, everyone is converging on the stairs. Tinty's run up the next floor, sees Tolgadden heading in towards the stairs. Tolgadden sees the wolves rushing up behind, and then the Duchess behind as well. And then let me just place you guys in some positions here. Oh, not a dog.
What the dog doing?
Standing on top of freaking Duchess.
No, down, you fiend. Bad dog.
Alright, and then hopefully I can do this. Make it easy. You guys all converge on the top floor as you see Ori's last shot land into... Ori, describe how your last shot killed her.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
So all you see, well, actually, you don't even see Ori. You just see a golden arrow, just this glint, fly out across and through the gap as she's trying to close this, like, glass display case around her and just pierce her in the throat.
Blood sprays against the glass window in the front, blocking your view of her. Alright. Well, combat over. She's defeated. You stand in her room. All of the what are fucking... Why can't I think of the puppet name? Marionettes.
Marionettes
are hanging from the ceiling, just screaming. Ah! Ah! But you guys have defeated the hag. You stand in her room. What do you do now?
Well, like we finally get upstairs and we just see the whole situation's been handled.
Well,
You see
I mean,
Ori come like fluttering like faintly around the corner. Oh, hi. Then just
Yeah.
slumps to the floor.
you arrived, yeah, just to witness Ori blast the last shot and kill her. And I guess your wolves are just like tearing at her body at this point.
Thanks for the wolves. She looks at Tinty.
You're welcome. I'm glad they served you well.
Yep, otherwise I'd probably be dead.
Are you like struggling on the ground? Are you floating in the air? What are you doing?
There's like rips in her wings, and like she has wounds all over. She looks like she's gonna be alright. She's just in a bunch of pain though.
Well, I either offer you my hand to raise you up, or offer you a high five if you're floating in front. But one of those weird old lady high fives that turns into a hand grasp, and yeah,
Yeah, we'll go for the awkward high five that turns into a hand
heck yeah.
grasp.
Well done.
Thanks! What were you
I've
guys?
never seen more amazing stage combat in all of my time.
Tinty's gonna wander over and loot the
Learn
hag
from the best.
and kind of just look at all the marionettes and just give them a look in the hopes that they stop screaming.
It's like, you're a big marionette. You're our new king.
Well, you've got the doll with you, right? You've got the other marionette that we rescued.
Oh, I do. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you make eye contact with some of the marionettes, and they're silent for a second. And then they just start screaming louder. Ah! Okay, so you go to loot the hag. You're opening up the door. You're getting into her body. It's just her weird dress. This weird opening in where her guts should be. There's a couple, like, bad puppets in there.
I'm looking for her scissors, because I know that's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's true. I guess they should be on her. Alright, I'll give you her scissors. But they should be, like, massive. They should be, like, a grand opening scissors that somehow shouldn't fit inside her dress. So, yeah.
They're just, like, totally sticking out of my backpack.
Yeah. I like that.
What are those? Ori asks Tinty.
I understand that she was using these to sever the shadows' souls.
Right, okay.
My shadow. I have to find it. Reclaim what was once lost.
Wait, your shadow's missing?
Who was that?
What? I'm asking
Who was that?
you. Me?
Well, I mean,
you
this is
said
the
your
last
shadow.
hag left.
Is your shadow
I'm pretty sure when we. Oh no, but like, isn't that how she takes stuff from people?
I see. No, I see what you're saying, but no. I mean, that's one thing that she can take from people, because she stole
Okay.
Hurley's shadow.
Okay.
But no, you
Gotcha.
weren't. And a shadow creature that she created in this manner is what stole from you.
Gotcha. A shadow. Yes, it stole from me, cursed me to mediocrity. A fate worse than death.
Hat bastard.
Did I hear the madam asking where her rooms were?
I wasn't quiet about it.
Then I suggest that we find that area, but I do kind of want the marionette to make the other marionettes stop screaming.
Is this not
Is
her
her
dressing
room?
room? Is this not her room?
This is her room, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Ori's gonna go look at the chest over here.
Then I guess the question is,
Okay, I'll
why
go over
are
this
the
side then.
marionettes screaming? Are they some sort of entrapped something?
Decent question. Why are they? I mean, there's. I mean, give me an insight. I mean, that doesn't matter. I mean, they're screaming because she's dead, because they're enchanted to, like, look out for her.
Okay, so are they living creatures, constructs, or are they decorations?
No, they're just decorations.
Okay, because we do have a living marionette with us, and you know, so that was my question.
Oh, you guys, you want me to handle this? All right. Oh, you know what? Actually, give me a perception check real quick.
I did an insight.
Everyone.
Oh, okay. Is that the 19 I'm looking at? Okay, for your insight, I'll grant you. I mean, they're yelling because she's dead, but you're trying to figure out how to shut them up. Obviously, you could break a leg to try to talk to them or whatever, but you also notice that they're all tied to the ceiling by corrid hair.
Okay, well, I could snip through that with the scissors, but I don't know that we need to. If they're not people.
All right.
Hey, wasn't there a thing about
I'll handle
cord
it, guys.
hair being attached to, like, was it
if
cord hair can only be cut by the scissors, or
danced apart.
Yeah, cord hair actually can't be. If you tried to snip it with the scissors, it wouldn't work. It's like as strong as a cable, as strong as iron.
Oh, okay.
But you guys, some of you
we
do
have
know
two.
the dance.
Yes, two of us know the choreography. And if they all have a chance to live a life like Break a Leg here, we should give them that chance.
Yeah, guys. Come on, guys. You could be my new family.
Are we giving Break a Leg an army? Is my concern here.
Chill out, you guys.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you guys could be my army. Come on, everybody.
Tolkien, bust a move.
What's up? Togan, you gonna dance?
Yeah, Tolkien will show us how it's done. He'll shake his booty. No, his jib.
Oh, dang, shake your jib, guys. All right, no big deal.
Tom muted.
You don't got a jib shake.
He's muted.
I dance, I can't talk.
Did
He
he message
dances.
you can't talk? Oh, I dance, I
Yeah.
can't talk. Okay, wonderful. I dance. Oh, great.
He can dance if he wants to.
I always imagine it's like he's not fully into it. Like, doing a happy dance, doing the happy dance. Great. Okay. Well, and what effect are you trying to do with it? I guess you can't really. I guess I'll check if you're typing anything.
We can wait for him to type, yeah.
oh, that's Ando. Army. Okay,
Yep.
so he wants to free them, I guess. So, cool. So I guess you untie their necks and they all drop to the ground and they all start stretching their arms and legs. Come on, guys. Hang out with me. Watch out for your strings. Don't get them tied up together. All right, well, it's great. Now Break a Leg is just hanging out with all his puppet guys. The puppet guys have stopped screaming. They're learning what life is. What else are you guys doing? Actually,
What have
Ori's
Ori and I
checking
found?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ori's checking this chest up here.
all right. So before I tell you exactly what's in that chest, let me
roll a check, or...
No, let me just read you what this room's all about. Just in case we're missing anything. Scores of wooden marionettes hanging from the ceiling. We know that. Near the entrance are two alcoves, one containing a bare table, the other holding a wooden chest with tiny clawed feet. Deeper in the room, you see a wicker basket surrounded by miniature toy birds. Scores of hourglasses are fixed to the wall. They keep spinning, flipping over so that the sand's always falling. And a large glass doored wardrobe with a jade eye embedded in its cornice stands on the far side of the room in a wide alcove, a drawer on the bottom of it. All right, great. So you're looking at a chest.
And I check it for traps before I open it, please.
Sure, let's do it. Investigation, perception, either of those I think would work.
Okay, cool. Let me look. Think we're gonna do perception. 13.
Okay. No, it doesn't seem to be trapped in any way.
Okay, or we'll open it.
It's locked.
Or he will lockpick it.
Okay. Let's do it.
I believe I have expertise in my lockpicks, so that doubles my proficiency. So that is a +6. And then what skill dex, I guess, you would like me to use?
Yeah.
That is a +9 to this roll. So I'm just going to use my stealth roll to roll this.
Oh, you should be able to go to your tools and just roll right from there. Maybe?
Okay. Cool.
Because I think that should do all the math. If it's not right, then sorry.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
That is definitely
And even
not
more.
correct.
It's
Another 3, right?
oh,
for
it's
some
just
reason-
intelligence.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
And that should
well,
also
19
be a,
plus.
I have expertise in them as well, so it should actually be a +9.
Okay.
I'll just roll my stealth from now
So
on.
17 plus
All
9.
right. Yeah, I thought it was going to be the other way. No, my bad.
It's a
All right, so
ridiculous number
17
anyways.
plus 9, 26. Okay, well, that pops open, no problem. You look inside of the chest.
It's the one time we're not in a time crunch.
Right. You find a black sack. It feels like there's like 4 lumps in there. Like,
Where he looks
bigger than
in.
a golf ball. Oh, you just look inside. There are 4 golden bedpost knobs. Under that, you find a bunch of bottles of it looks like old elven wine.
Huh?
And you find a shriveled hand, like an actual hand of someone that's shriveled up, and it's clenching a piece of parchment that's rolled up in its fist.
Where he tries to get the parchment out of the hand without ripping it.
Oh, and it's wearing a ring too. Okay, sure. You pull it out. It seems like it's an old play called The Agonies of Alagarthus, a 3-act tragedy by Endelyn Moongrave.
Hey, is this yours? She holds the hand up with the play in it to, to the madame. Or to the duchess, I guess.
No, I've never seen this play before in my life.
But no, she
I'll
holds the hand
peruse
up.
it.
Okay, the hand's not yours?
No, of course not. I've got both of mine.
Oh, I thought Alex said it had your ring on it.
It
Any of
has
this
a ring,
yours?
yeah.
Okay.
It's like a golden
Oh.
ring on one of the fingers. Yeah, I don't think the madame recognizes any of this.
Cliche. Oh, the bad characterization. She's basically made herself the main character. How egotistical.
Or he rolls her eyes at the hypocrisy and goes back to looking at the rest of the stuff in the bag.
It's the sign of a bad actor.
Yeah, you just find the sack of gold bedpost knobs. I'll just throw all this into your inventory. I mean, do you want any of this or no?
We
I'll
haven't
just
seen
throw it all in
any
my inventory.
beds without bedpost knobs in this place, have we? Or
don't think
actually
so.
throughout our entire adventure? Because we
No.
know that the witches
No.
like taking stuff from each other. So is this something that we've seen before, or is this something that we haven't seen at all yet?
I think it's just a flavor thing. It's something
Gotcha.
you've never seen. Yeah.
I think it's just gold.
Yeah, it's something you
Okay.
could trade with something else, yeah. All right, so you take all this stuff, the bedpost knobs, the 8 bottles
Yeah.
of wine, the shriveled
Yeah.
hand wearing the ring and holding the parchment.
Yep. Well, the Duchess can keep the parchment,
Okay.
the play, so she can continue to criticize it.
Yeah, looking over it, one of these names rings a bell. Oh, yeah, you had met... Alagarthus is the man that you had helped through the portal at the beacons in the lake.
Oh, right.
And what was the name of the play?
The Agonies of Aligarthus, the 3-act tragedy.
Agonies of Aligarthus.
Mm-hmm.
Was this also the hag that had the guy's heart?
No.
Okay.
What was the other piece of furniture with the drawer in it? Was that this thing over here, or was that the thing she's inside of?
The thing she's inside of. She's like standing on top of a platform, and under it is a drawer.
Yeah. It was a drawer. Heck yeah.
Okay, the hag that had the heart was the first hag. Remember, it was in her like cold.
That's right.
Freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Anybody else looking at stuff while he's looking through this chest? I assume that takes.
We
a little
reunited that guy with his heart, right?
No.
I'm pretty sure we did.
No, he didn't want to.
Okay. You tried to tell him how to go get it, but because it was gone, he just didn't care. So, like, he knows where it's at, but he's just not going to go get it.
No motivation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom, you may not be able to talk, but are you doing anything in here?
No.
No, he said neat.
Neat! Neat! He says. Oh, he's a knight who says knee now. Okay. All right. Then what? The Duchess was talking about stuff. What's the Duchess doing?
Well, yeah. My goal is to scour this room. So, if we are all aware of this drawer, then I'd say that would be the next thing she rustles through.
Okay. Let me read some things here.
Let me know if you need any lock picking.
Let's see.
No, it looks like you open up the drawer at the bottom of the wardrobe, and the only thing sitting in there is a golden statue of a man standing on a little platform, and on the bottom it says, like, Best Actor, the Duchess.
I take it. Finally.
You take
the recognition I deserve.
So I guess it just says that the guy's name, or like the person this was modeled after, his name is Oscar. All right, great. Well, you get this back.
Oscar.
You feel this energy. You feel this confidence surge back. I mean, you've already been filled with confidence, but just like something holding you back has left, and now you're unstoppable. You feel like you could perform all fucking day now. The cocaine of acting.
I'm back.
I'm back, baby.
I'm now out of retirement.
All right.
The floating theater isn't going to know what hit them. Headliners.
What cool thing does the Duchess get?
Do you want to lick it?
I get an ability.
You should, yeah.
Do you want to lick the statue for her?
Do I need to? We all just got to find out what
Did
our
I
things
just?
were.
Oh, if that was true, then okay, then yeah, sure. All right. Having regained your stage presence, you now have the confidence to wow your audiences with enchanting performances. Every day at dawn, your abilities recharge. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 charge to wish someone to break a leg, which allows the target to add 1d6 to any ability check it chooses within the next minute. So it's like, break a leg, do good in the theater. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 charge to wish someone good luck, which is not good in a theater. Forces them to subtract 1d6 from its next ability check or saving throw. If you perform for at least 1 minute, you can spend 1 charge to do an enthralling performance, which thoroughly infatuates one creature. This creature is your #1 fan and idolizes you for 1 hour. If it takes any damage, if you attack it, or if it witnesses you attacking or damaging any of its allies, it stops. And then finally, as an action, you can spend 1 2 charges to do a hypnotic performance, which captivates every creature within 15 feet of you who can see the performance. Each target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature... on a failed save, the creature
How many
becomes...
charges does it have?
Good point. It doesn't say immediately right there. Hang on. 3. But they recharge at dawn. So you got a bunch of different options. You just can't necessarily use them all within a day.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, guys.
I
What
want to
next?
search the room for any signs of correspondence with the other hags or anything having to do with how the hags have locked away the person we're after.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
I'll replace the Oscar with the small marionette I got in one of the other witches' things.
What?
I got a small marionette. This one. Oh, it has a sun and moon on each side of its head. I could have just waved this in front of her face.
Maybe.
well.
You probably have to spin it or something, but yeah, could have worked. Okay. Okay, well, you're doing whatever you're doing. Tinty, you're looking for correspondence with a 17. I mean, you don't find any evidence of writing or inkwells or paper. I mean, other than whatever's all over the fucking floor. It doesn't look like she writes letters from this room.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to find anything connected to the quest to find Zybilna.
Unfortunately, nothing in this room.
Maybe we can look in the library downstairs.
Sure.
Seems like a likely writing place. Is there anything else in this room? Can I do like a perception check? It seems
Yeah, give me a perception check. Let's see if there's anything else in
valuable.
Oh, no.
Nope.
You're
Is
done.
enamored with it. Can I lick the wine bottle to identify the wine?
It's just wine. I won't.
Oh, okay.
You know,
You're
if
gonna
it's
make
not
me-
magical, I won't charge you the charge, I guess.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
You're licking it. What does this do? And it just comes back, gets
Totally
you
getting
drunk. Gets you so drunk. Okay. So you don't.
But
Yeah,
let's
you don't
say
find
that
anything.
one of the wine bottles is now like half gone, and Ori, this like teenager, is now just like a little smashed. Her flying's a little zigzaggy now.
Yeah. Or I almost imagine like all of that, but like maybe it wasn't licking just the outside that did that. Like you've been drinking it to lick it to see what it does, and you're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe? No? I don't know. Maybe a little bit of both.
Hey,
Guys, my power's not
I
working.
can't figure out what this does. It's not working. It should be magic.
Should be. Okay. You guys going anywhere else?
We were going to the library, and then we should try to find a secure location to rest.
Okay.
Can you just teleport us to the library, please? Or is there a reason we need to walk through the...
Well, the only reason is just it's more complicated for me to do individuals than not. But let me see what I can do. I just need to figure out where it'll be. If it weren't multiple levels, it wouldn't be as hard. All right. I'll just say, everybody, move into a little square that I can drag everybody. That's all I'll make you do. Can I get rid of your pups?
Yeah.
All right.
As long as, a Triceratops isn't going to fall on our heads.
No promises. Alright. Alright, and then let's throw you here. Okay, so you head back out of the room. You take a left. You go down the stairs 2 floors to the library. Which, let me hang on. Edit elevation to, I think this is correct. Yes. All right. You guys are investigating the library. What you doing?
Guess we're looking for any mention of writing to the other hags, or what's her name?
Zabilna.
Yeah, that.
Or
I'll
anything
do
about the
more
palace.
research. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are trying to look through all these different books to see. I mean, you're not finding any like notes or anything about what they're doing. There's not like
If
journals
there's
or anything.
staff around, I want to ask them because they'll know.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Well, there's goblins around that could be found. I'll say that. I mean, as soon as you start looking, one of you, let's just say. The one who's not here. All right, Ori. We'll say it's Ori.
Tom is back if that's what you're...
Oh, Tom is back? Tom? Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, and he can
Let's just say he's back.
I had to help with Doggo.
It's all good. Well, you guys are looking around this library just trying to find some sort of information about what's going on. And I don't know. One book kind of stands out. It's a little bit different than the other ones. It sticks out a little bit further. It's hefty, green covered, with a withered frog stitched into its spine.
Sounds like the first hag.
Yes. Collect book.
It is book.
Okay. Oh, why did they bring attention to this? Okay, well, this book is Tales from the Gloaming Court. Which doesn't mean anything to any of you, I don't think.
What is the Gloaming Court?
It's a Feywild thing. Because you've got the Summer Court, ruled by Titania, who Sir Talavar works for, and then the opposing side, even though they're not necessarily good or evil, the opposing side is the Gloaming Court.
Oh, that's what it's called. Okay, I just know Seelie and Unseelie. I thought that's what that... Anyway,
Gloaming is Unseelie. Yeah, I think, Gloaming is the Unseelie Court.
Cool. Yeah, I've never heard Gloaming. I've always heard, like, Seelie or Unseelie, or, like, summer, spring, like, winter, fall, and then, like, spring and summer are the Seelie, and autumn and winter are the Unseelie. Anyways, cool. Is there anything in there about Zybilna?
I hand you the book.
Here, you look.
Or he hands it to Tinty.
Tinty doesn't roll his eyes, but you can kind of tell he's thinking about it. And then starts skimming for information.
Just give me a perception check. Okay. Well, you go to open it, and you notice that, like, there's something shoved up in its spine. You pop. It's like a little thin, wax-stoppered vial shoved up in there. It's filled with, like, dust.
I ask Ori if she wants to lick it.
Ori licks the bottle. Outside of the bottle.
Okay. Well, this is mummy dust. It was put in there to trap the book, but you spotted it. Well, this is mummy dust. I should tell you more about it because you're getting all this from your tongue.
Too. Yeah.
It's poison created during a mummy's embalming process, distilled from the dead creature's removed organs, and you're licking it. Flavors are seeping in. A creature subjected to this poison. Oh, you didn't lick the poison, so that's fine.
No, I licked the bottle.
Right, yeah. A creature subjected to this poison must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or be cursed with mummy rot. The cursed creature can't regain hit points, and its hit point maximum decreases by 10 for every 24 hours that elapse. If the curse reduces the creature's hit point maximum to 0, the creature dies, and its body turns to dust. The curse lasts until removed by a remove curse spell or similar magic.
So how many arrows worth of dust is in there, Alex?
1. I was like, is that
On
too?
rule of threes, Alex. Roll a d4.
All right, I'll roll a d3, and that'll be it.
Okay. Cool. Only go
Fuck,
up from
it's
1.
a 3. It's a 3. Okay.
Yes, rule of threes.
Bastard.
Okay, cool.
All right. You get. Who am I giving it to? You?
Get me.
Alright.
Or he looks in and goes, "It's poison. I'm gonna put it on my arrows if everybody's okay with that."
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Cool. I think anybody would object, but
All right, dust of the mummy, got it in there. All right, great. Well, cool. You found some more stuff that's still not related to what you're actually looking for. Okay. What are you looking for? I mean, I know stuff about Zybelner or whatever, but is there anything specific?
I want to know how the hags overthrew her and seized power. And, a little bit more specifically on what kind of timeline we're dealing with here, because it's come to my attention that time in the Feywild is a little
wibbly
odd.
wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly.
Timey wimey.
Just give me a history check, Tinty.
Okay. Can I have advantage since Tinty spent a long time studying the Feywild?
You can have advantage not for that reason, but you can have advantage.
This is like recent history, I think, so not many people really know.
19. Okay, yeah, sure. You're thinking about it, and you're thinking about looking around in here, but then you actually recall you may already have hints of that. You flash back to the 3 letters that you found at Skabatha's house, and you remember one of the lines was, "Must I remind you that we need a unicorn's horn to free creatures from the cauldron's time-freezing magic." Another line, "What do you think Zybelna will do to us, we treacherous 3, if she's no longer bound by her cauldron's magic?" It's not a full explanation of how they did it, but what they used to do it. They somehow used a
And we haven't found
by
the cauldron.
No.
So we think it's probably at the palace.
Although, give me another history check.
We did find a cauldron in the frog place, but I don't think that's the one they're referring to.
No, it's gonna be in the castle in the middle. I think we've already kind of established this already. It's just been so long that can't really remember. It's gonna be in the cauldron in the middle. That's why we kept the unicorn horn instead of immediately returning what's his name to his former form, like the rocking horse guy.
Right.
Oh, that's right, because we're using the password Dolph Lundgren to summon them.
Yeah. So, and then once that's done, we're gonna reunite them. The other unicorn is aware of this plan, and yeah.
It is true.
It's just been so long out of game that we don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's the reason. That's
Well, and you remember, well, for a 7, it's not like you really earned this, but maybe someone else just remembers back when you were talking to Soup, and the reason her name was Soup is because she described like a big bowl of something. I forget what the question was. Like, is that where your home is, or is that where you sleep, or something?
Oh, yeah. She's also in the middle of that castle. So now that we've defeated the hags, we need to go to this castle, free Zybilna. That's my understanding, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I guess
we
so.
have the unicorn horn now, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all we need to do. We just need to figure out a way to get over there from here.
Doesn't the dandelion dude know how to get there?
I sure do. Good thing I didn't die.
Yep.
Ha
Well, we
ha.
should rest before we move on.
Because if I die,
100%.
all of Polinella's kind will die as well.
Well, now she has
We
a
should-
new flock because she's got all my bees.
That's good.
We should
That's
check
good.
in with the Corrids and the other dudes as well.
I'm just saying. No,
You could
never
say
mind.
he's
It's not
the bee's
important.
knees. Amador is the bee's knees.
I'm just saying, not to be crass, but us fucking is important to the survival of both of our kinds. Right? Isn't it pollination? Bees are going bad, are dying because flowers are going away and shit?
I mean, you can keep that to yourself, Amador. I'm sorry.
I said, you're right.
You don't need to know that.
No, I agree.
I'm a bit.
Fucking is essential for everybody to live.
I thought it
Pinty
was kind of
starts
cool.
going into a very specific discussion about colony collapse that no one else follows.
Well, Amador
Everything in the universe
leans in to
has
listen.
to fuck.
That's right. Everything has to fuck. All right, I started something. I'll be quiet now, but I do know the way.
Great. Chris seems genuinely uncomfortable with this conversation.
Oh no.
I go, there are children present. I cover Ori's ears.
I'm like 17, sir.
I think I'm
I
Exactly.
just don't think that we need to talk about this, like,
She's
at
right.
all.
Dropping it. X card.
In fact, I think I'd be comfortable if I just never. Yeah, let's just not talk about this.
Pollinella, it stays between us. No more. Never mind. All right.
Well, I agree with Tinty that we should rest. I would love to spend a bit of time here in the theater, re-establishing a spectacular show for the people of this land. So perhaps we could spend a few days resting and recharging before we head to the
Does it make
castle.
sense to go ahead and take the couple days to summon the Corrids and the unicorns and
Well, do we
everybody
need
else
them?
that we kind of want to meet us at the castle? I mean, are we expecting... Because we've taken out all the hags, right? So are we expecting, like, resistance?
I don't think we need a whole bunch of people. I'm also, or Ori would bring up that she's a little concerned about waiting for longer than necessary. Like, we can always come back here to do play stuff. But I'm a little bit concerned that, let me finish. I'm a little bit concerned that their mother is going to find us. And she is someone we do not want to deal with if we don't have to.
Yeah, Tinty's gonna remember that and suggest to the madam that Zybilna will surely reward them greatly by offering, every play possible.
Sure. I don't think that we're in danger of the Baba Yaga chasing us down. It seems like they have a pretty contentious relationship with her daughters. And obviously Zybilna's not going anywhere.
In the moment, there's a power vacuum, though, so we don't want everyone to be aware of that.
Well, wouldn't we want our allies to inhabit that vacuum before another hag can come in and take that spot?
And that's valid. But I think the first step is to rest and make a plan.
Well, no, we want Zybilna to take that power vacuum.
If we don't have to, if we don't want to wait, then I need at least a good night's rest, please.
Yeah, I definitely need a good night's rest, but I just don't want to like dilly dally if we don't have to dilly dally, you know?
I think a
Sure.
good balance between everything that is like essentially we can just do a long rest, but like 2 hours of that doesn't have to be sleeping and can be people putting on a play or doing whatever. But yeah, I mean, not waste a bunch of
Technically-
developing a whole play before leaving or whatever. Yeah. What were you saying, Endo?
Technically, none of a long rest has to be sleeping. It just has to be light activity. We just know that
long
creatures
rest?
need sleep. Yeah,
I feel like a long
Like,
rest is at least 6 hours
rests
of
aren't
sleeping.
flavored.
I think that's true about short rest.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
But what about creatures who don't sleep?
Well, then they just don't have to sleep. Yeah, if you're an elf, then cool.
Yeah.
They,
Well, and
they
the
might need to go
elves
into
are-
a shutdown thing, or they need a trance.
Yeah.
Right.
But there is no sleep. Like, sleep is a flavor of long rest, not a
No, it's
mechanic of
not.
long rest.
Because otherwise we wouldn't have exhaustion. You do need to sleep. There are penalties for not sleeping.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
If a creature goes, multiple nights without sleep, but a long rest could be taken in the middle of the day. So a creature wouldn't need to sleep for 8 hours or 6 hours or 4 hours in the middle of the day to get the benefits of a
No, I
long
think
rest.
it's a
We
mechanic.
just happen to.
It's a mechanic.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it could be
because
flavored the way you're saying, but mostly. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, no, well, because you can only sleep. You can only use a long rest after X amount of hours, and then in creatures that don't need sleep, like
Elves.
I think it's the it's the undead thing. Kind of what it's one of the warlock things, but you don't need sleep anymore.
Oh,
It words it specifically when you don't need sleep
so at
anymore.
least
Right.
8 hours long, during which a character sleeps or performs light activity,
6
reading,
hours.
talking. Let me finish. Reading, talking, eating, or standing watch for no more than 2 hours. So 2 hours can be reading, talking, eating, or standing watch, but the rest of it needs to be sleep.
Yeah. I was wrong. Yeah, it's 6 hours
Yeah.
of sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, exhaustion and stuff so.
Yeah. But on Ando's side, it could be flavored that way. There are situations where it could be flavored that way, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, what do we want to do? We want to rest, and you guys will get to level up during that rest, so that's cool. And then I don't know what do you guys want to do in that 2 hours of the rest?
We get to level up?
I
Okay.
want
You get to
level up.
level up. Yes, you do.
Guess I'll go level up in D&D Beyond real quick. Good thing I have it on my
Yeah.
phone.
God damn it, Alex! I don't know what decisions I want.
Can we
Okay.
send someone to go get a representative of the Chorids, and they should be hiding together with the
Yeah, that's fine.
other dudes to at least
Yeah,
let them know that everything is safe now. They're free.
Yeah. Yeah, just to have a group meeting about the state of Yan. Let them know they're cool to go. You don't necessarily need to build a whole army to go to the palace, but maybe not. Who knows? It's not like the palace is totally empty.
Well,
You know,
if we're thinking that the Baba Yaga is going to be there, or we're going to face her at some point, maybe we should, if they have 25 minions like this place, it would be great to have, minions to cancel them out.
No, I don't think she's gonna be. No, my concern isn't that she's gonna be in the castle in the middle, because we know Soup is there, and there's no way Soup and Baba Yaga are coexisting there. My concern is that she's caught wind of us killing all of her daughters, because what I know of Baba Yaga is is kind of possessive of her daughters, like she's protective of her daughters. So my concern
better be.
is that
She's the
she's
mother
catching
of all
wind of
witches.
this. Yeah, and might be coming to stir up some shit, in which case I want Zybilna awake, but yeah.
Well, that's valid.
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Well, just to finish what I was saying before is just that, and it's not related to what you were just talking about, but there may be more to worry about at the palace, because as you've learned from members of Valor's Call, their rival group is somehow involved here, and so you may run into the League of Malevolence.
Right.
Okay, Tintin knows none
Right.
of that. So.
I think you do, because it wasn't your origin story that you were sent by one of the...
But I don't know them. I was sent... I met somebody on the road that I thought was weird, but I just came because a servant of Zybilna offered me some books on piezoelectrics.
Yeah, but I thought
You've
he was
definitely met.
part of the...
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay. That's my bad.
You have met two adventurers from the adventuring party, the blue bearded dwarf guy and the chick with the in the mines.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The chick in the mines
So
didn't
I
talk too
think
much
we're all
about
aware
it,
of that.
but Elkhorn probably did. So you're somewhat... It's been low-key information. But again, you guys are aware that they exist. All right, well, let me pitch something. Well, actually, let me hear from Ando what you're thinking. What kind of 2-hour play-related deal do you think you'd
Oh
be
no, I'm
pulling
not
off?
worried about making a play now. I just want the population to be aware that Endelyn is gone. They're free to come and go. Nobody should fight anymore. If there are any Darklings still around, just create a community.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I do strongly believe that art is a universal language. So if they just happen to come together and make the world's greatest play, so be it.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. Let's just call it now for a break. We'll go and take a break. We'll come back. We'll do our level ups and we'll talk. This is an option I'm just throwing out because you did mention trying to do a play-ish thing. And there's a mechanism or a mechanic to this level where, like, if you weren't fighting her, she'd make you put on a play of random lines. So I don't know if you guys if you want to fuck with that at all or just get on to the tower. Something to think about over the break. But let's take a break. Come back 5 or 10. And,
Well, how does it affect it that she's gone now?
My level up is done. Can import my character sheet whenever.
Oh, okay. How does what? Like the mechanism talking about?
Yeah. How does the mechanism get affected because she doesn't exist anymore?
Well, it wouldn't. I guess it wouldn't get affected. I mean, the mechanism is this, whether you guys want to fuck with it or not. The mechanism is like...
Yeah, I think we should move on.
Okay, then I won't even describe the mechanism. That's fine. All right.
Right.
Well, let's take a break. BRB. I'm gonna pause.
Back.
Yo.
Okay, my sheet's back together for import too.
Hell yeah. Almost done duplicating everything, just in case something goes wrong.
Want to see the children's shoe I found on one of my sites?
What? Oh.
Absolutely.
Sent in our misc chat. Like the most intact shoe I've seen from a site.
I wonder if,
This
like...
leather usually doesn't last that well.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is this like a First Nations shoe?
No, this is post-contact, like, colonizer and a dealio.
That's very cool.
This makes me think of, like, an archaeologist in the way future will be finding, like, the shoes that hang on power lines. Oh my god.
Yeah.
With as much plastic as we have, they're going to be finding all of our shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I
We're
wonder
still
if
finding
archaeology...
plastic from back then. Here's some early plastic.
I wonder if we have so much trash these days that archaeologists in the future will just give up, like, I don't know what's trash or not. Or I guess everything that is trash is just awesome after a certain amount of time. What is this, a comb?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like an old plastic comb.
Made out of the very flammable plastic.
I haven't tested it yet. I don't know what type of plastic it is. You can do like a hot... So with early plastic, you can do like a needle test, but that's like destructive. What I like to do is like a hot water test. So I'll boil some water, then dip the plastic in for like 30 seconds, take it out and sniff it.
Please elaborate.
Well, yeah, what
Please
do you...
elaborate.
You ended with sniff it, and I'm like...
She
what are you
like-
looking for? What scents are you exactly in search of?
So if it's the super flammable stuff, it'll smell kind of like sulfur.
Hmm.
So it'll kind of smell like rotten eggs or, you know.
Yeah,
Sounds
one of
kinda
my
cool.
friends does a movie production and was talking about the old
Vinyl
plastics and
acetate.
stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently ping pong balls are still made out of the same plastic. So
really?
Oh, yeah,
apparently
they
they're
light
like
up real
the
bad.
most flammable thing on the planet.
Have you seen one?
Alex, you
It, like,
speak from
shoots.
experience.
No, actually, I watched a video the other day that's not about that at all, but a guy ends up lighting a ping pong ball on fire, and it just shoots like a torrent of fire out of it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's cool.
Yeah.
They apparently use it for effect shots where they don't want it to leave an area, but they don't want an accelerant that spreads.
Mm.
They also
But,
off gas really terribly. We found some early collections where they obviously didn't have a conservator on staff because they put just like really early plastic in plastic bags, which is what we usually do to like catalog artifacts and stuff like that. But with that really early plastic, if you leave it in plastic bags like that for too long, it'll just like off gas and completely ruin plastic that it's in. So it like turned really brittle and yellow and it was falling apart and we lost a bunch of provenience information. I was like, you can't do that with this stuff. So now we're treating it differently.
have. And it's fine if you don't know. But I was going through my grandmother's stuff, and I found, like, an old hymnal from, like, the 1800s. With, I'm pretty sure there's ivory all over the front of it, so I haven't wanted to take it in anywhere to be like, how do I conserve this?
Send me pictures later.
Yeah, I'll have to. I've got it just literally sitting in a box, but...
Yeah, I'm happy to do some research and give some advice if you want. Obviously, I can't work on it in person because we live too far away, but
I just want to, like, if I'm going to have it in a box, I want it at least in a box that's not going to cause it further harm.
Yeah, what you'd be looking for if you wanted to put it in, like, a box or something would be something that's, like, pH neutral or, like, it depends on the material.
I have it in, like, an acid-free photo box thing.
That's perfect. Yes.
One of my friends has an antique shop, so I'm like, where do you put stuff in?
Yes. Your friend gives good advice. Send me pictures later, because that sounds
Yeah,
fun.
I will.
I want to see it anyways.
It'll be a couple days before I get to a point where I'm, like, finding where that box is, but I will do so. There was a photo album with it originally, but that got repossessed by some family members, and it had, like, the tintype photos.
Oh, cool.
And I think I've got video of that.
I think they're called.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep them together. They clearly matched. They both had the same cover details, but...
Oh, that's so cool. If you have photos of that, I'd love to see that too. That's really cool.
Yeah, I will... I think I had it up on my YouTube for a while. I will see if I've still got that.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I do. 11 years ago. Ow. I'm old. Yeah, at the time I wanted to conserve them both, but the family's like, oh no, because they have ivory on them, so they'll just take them.
Mm.
Which I'm not sure is a thing, but I'm also not sure isn't a thing.
Yeah.
But that was the photo album.
Cool. I will watch that after,
Yeah. After the game that we're playing.
Yes.
Is everybody updated?
I am.
Cool.
Yee.
Oh yeah. Alright. 10d8. Are you good, Ando? What the fuck? God damn it, Tom.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just click open up to oh, never mind. I said what the fuck before I even upgraded you. This is just you at level 7 with a goddamn 23 armor class.
Yes,
fucking
it is.
piece of
It
shit.
is.
You fucking cock.
And Alex, I've
Yes.
fixed my weakness slightly.
I don't know what that means, but I'm scared.
What is my only weakness?
Low saves. You've probably increased some score. Oh no.
Shield Master.
What does that do? Gives you like a +5 instead of 2?
+3 to my dex saves, and then I can basically use evasion.
Oh yeah, yeah. You went up to 24 now. That's great.
Wait, I went up?
Apparently.
Why did I go up?
Do you up your dex?
No, I shouldn't have gone up.
Let's take a look.
Hey,
No,
don't look a
Something's
gift
wrong.
horse in a mouth.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie here. I got the
Let me
cloak,
look.
armor, plate, and then +3 shield.
Let's do-
The cloak's on there twice.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the cloak's on there twice. Okay, okay. Okay, well then, yeah, it's applying these things twice. Let me look at this. +1 to saves. Okay, we're just gonna delete. Or you know what? Just in case, we're just gonna disable all these. Alright, that should be true.
No, I don't think I found a way to get my AC up any higher. I reached my cap.
Well, couldn't you just increase your dex?
No, because I'm wearing plate armor.
Oh. Alright, I don't think I got a confirmation from Ando. Ando, were you maybe muted? Are you?
Yeah, I'm just renaming some of my spells. Just give me 2 more seconds.
Oh, sure, sure. Just checking in to see if it's done. Yeah, no worries.
Ando, faster! Type faster, Ando!
Although, remind me after game to
Mhm.
to edit with the animations and stuff.
No worries. What's a stage performance alternate name for like hallucinatory terrain? Like
Set up the stage.
Cinematics.
stage
Backdrop.
of the imagination.
Theater of the mind.
I got it.
That's not exactly.
Ooh,
Oh,
Theater of the Mind is
yeah,
really
bang,
good.
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Mind.
Wait, can I do the...
Right.
Kate, will mess up your computer if I do the claps?
Yes.
Alright,
Yes,
do the claps.
don't. You can do it in Discord.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, no. Yeah, that'll be fine.
It should be okay.
Let's see if it explodes.
Alright, all done.
Okay, nothing glitched. I think we're okay.
Okay, we're cool.
Getting a new work laptop soon. Thankfully.
Ando, your fingernails are so shiny.
Oh yeah.
I immediately cut...
I was wondering if they were going to blend into the background. But you can see them.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Hmm.
So if we ever are waiting for someone to show up, we should try to do the play thing. Because I think it'd just be really fun. Just because essentially the concept is like there's like 20 random lines that you'll roll on a table, and then you just have to pick a random one and figure out how that works in this play you're making up, and it's supposed to be like the saddest play ever. That actually sounds really not fun now that I'm describing it out loud. But
That sounds kind of depressing.
Sounds like a fun improv exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it like that improv game where you have to try to put a line into whatever you're saying?
Right. Well, yeah, you'll keep
Right,
rolling
yeah.
a random line, and you'll have to try to figure out how that makes sense in the next 10 seconds,
Gotcha.
or possibly lose points
Yeah, that's
or
cool.
whatever. Yeah. It was neat. Only one of my other groups ended up doing it. I was trying to make her win, and then be like, haha, I've won, now you have to perform for me, but no, you killed her. You earned it. You now have to perform for no one.
Yeah, for sure. You should have just thrown that at me when I was doing the making up the play bit. Even if I was the only one, but at least we would have got it in there.
Yeah, true, because you were doing that stuff. But you were making up a play of your own, whereas...
I was, absolutely.
Whereas it wasn't... And the other one was like, we have this play, but it's not organized. I'll just feed you lines. So, I don't know. It's whatever. Alright, well, here, hang on. Let me heal some other people. What I mean is just Amador. Alright, well... Let's go. When we what?
When we wake up, my shield's gonna have the same nanotech, except now the emblem of the Lux is gone, and it's just like a blood teardrop.
Ooh. That's freaking cool. Yeah. What other flavors?
Your hand ever stops smoking?
No, it's not my hand that's smoking. The whole armor smokes. It has like a red mist to it when I walk.
He's just smoking hot.
Is there?
I flex.
I'm trying to find a meme. No, I don't know. I was hoping I could find a meme of like a South Park Jennifer Lopez, like a hand with a cigarette in its mouth.
Yeah.
I couldn't find
Absolutely.
it. Couldn't find it. All right, so yeah, you guys wake up and you see that his shield is now upgraded. Does anybody else have some neat flavor for their upgrades that they'd want to point out?
I just look more confident.
Nice, okay.
Shinti's pretty much unchanged.
Dope. Ori, anything cool?
My dex went up, that's about it.
Oh, hell yeah, you seem way more agile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, dope. Well, time is unpaused. You guys have woken up. Oh, I should push time. Not that it totally even matters, but... What are you guys doing?
I guess we're preparing to go to the castle.
Alright. Follow me, y'all. Y'all. Alright. Well, let's activate this temporarily. Just see the way
I sing the killing the hag song.
Of course, which starts with the line of what? The classic first line of the Killing the Hag song. What was that again?
First there was who was the first hag?
Bev Lorna.
Lorna?
First there was Bev Lorna.
Then there wasn't.
Frog that sure did. Line!
Okay, I don't need to force you guys to make up a sentence.
Wait, a frog that sure did wanna...
Frog that above Lorna. We need something that rhymes with Lorna.
Shinti would just actively be bad at this, so... He's throwing out all sorts of factual things that do not rhyme.
Frog that sure did wanna
looking for a
warn ya.
Yeah.
Horna. Yeah, Hornia.
Warnia would be a good one.
Killed her at her smelly sauna.
Oh, that's technically true. Why?
Good enough. Perfect.
Perfect. That's the song. No more singing.
Yep.
All right, great. Well, look at that. You guys
Right,
just had to choose Bev Lorna for the for what to rhyme with on the first thing.
I know, right?
No one ever said I was a good songwriter.
Yep.
Oh god. Okay, so Amador ends up finding this slender walkway that kind of parts off from the mountainous area, and you're just kind of walking down this like 10-foot wide stone walkway towards the palace through the mists.
Like, your secret way was a single bridge?
Yes, but getting here was the trick. Haha. And I got you here, huh? Have you been here before?
I mean, we've walked past it a bunch of times.
But never on it. Haha.
I suppose that's true.
Ah, Palinella, we've really come in useful today. High five. All right, follow me. Oh, damn it.
I don't follow him. What
You don't.
happens?
I don't. Yeah, I saw a meme of like a shrimp and a frog at a starting line of a race, and like further down where they're supposed to be going is campaign goals, and then the guy shoots the gun and they both like divert to the side, and one guy's like, my character wouldn't do that, and the other one is like, I don't go there, and that's just the beginning of their campaign. Makes sense.
Yep.
Immediate plan.
All right, hang on. Let's just get rid of Amador for right now. Let's get rid of Gleam. Let's just leave the party here. Rude.
Why are we getting
Look,
rid
you
of
can
him?
pretend like they're there. You can pretend like they're there. But if you get fighting, I'll drop them out again. If you need them to fight for you, that'll be fine.
That's good to see Baby Bear joined up with a group of people after his birthday.
Yeah, that's good, right? He got over his father didn't die. Tolgaten saved him, so that's good.
Is there a way to zoom in and out when you don't have a mouse?
2 fingers.
On the touchpad, you kind of expand your fingers out and then squeeze in. So, like
Okay.
zooming on your phone.
Oh, there we go. Got it. Thank you.
All right, so hang on. Let me see here. I feel like there's something I need to read.
Well, it looks like that's the bad people.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, kill them immediately.
Just
Yeah.
kill them before
Another
I can
3
describe
session
anything.
combat.
Yeah.
We're just an angry
Music has
party
been
at this
top
point.
tier this session, by the way.
What?
Music has been really good this session.
Well, thanks. Oh, yeah, because we were listening to Thorax. Which, shout out to Thorax. Thor, THOR-AXE.bandcamp.com. Everybody, go check them out.
For sure, but also even like the ambiance stuff and like this music right now and
Okay. Well, I'll take all the credit. Thank you. Although this is Kevin McLeod, but thank you.
You hear that, Thorax? Sue him. He took all the credit.
No, I asked the guitarist if I was allowed, and he said, yes, please do that. So, thank you, Ryan. All right. Okay, yeah. A twilit palace emerges dreamlike from the clouds ahead of you. A great marble tower ringed by delicate spires casts its shadow over the rooftops below. Another tower teeters nearby, torn from its foundations and held aloft by a coiled beanstalk. Monstrous vines cling to the palace walls and choke the promontory of rock on which it perches. Hundreds of birds burst from the canopy of the ancient forest below you and scatter in all directions. Moments later, a much more fearsome creature erupts from the woods, a sinewy, pale green dragon that takes to the sky and flies towards the palace. It's Soup! Its mighty wings carry it to great heights. Once above the palace, it drops like a stone and vanishes from sight behind the palace's high walls. There's a picture I'd like to show you. You want to see?
Yes, please.
It's beautiful. What's this? All right, so you guys are right outside the gates. The gates are just kind of slightly open, and you see ivy clings to a set of silvery gates embedded on the palace's outer wall. A luxuriant garden can be seen beyond the bars of the gate. What do you do immediately?
Hello there. Are these guys spinning, or are they just standing in a circle facing
Are
each
they
other?
in the tent?
They're inside
Oh,
of the
that's
tent.
tent.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I know it doesn't look like because they're on top. Yeah, yeah. So you guys look inside. 7 guests. One of them, apparently a talking bear, lounge around a picnic table covered with an emerald green cloth and laden with cakes, teapots, teacups, and cutlery. 2 of the guests are motionless and silent, but the others are engaged in spirited
Wait,
conversation.
aren't there bars here?
Huh?
Aren't there bars here?
It's a gate that you can push through. if you
Oh,
so
we can
choose.
just open. Great, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. At the back of the pavilion, a string quartet of Badger minstrels played delicate chamber music. Actually, everyone just give me a perception check really quick.
I've forgotten how to do that.
You forgot how to do it?
Attributes.
Oh, it was a joke. He did it.
Oh.
Just
I was
open your
taking
eyes.
I was
You
on
were
the D&D. I was on the D&D Beyond sheet.
I gotcha. That's funny. Okay. Well, fuck. We'll just
This is beautiful.
We'll say Tinty noticed this, because there's no way you're going to ever come back and find this. It's going to be better if I just give it to you. Before going through the gates, Tinty, you're kind of scanning the area, and you notice that some of the ivy has grown up over an inscription in the wall right before the gate. You pull it aside, and you see inscribed as, "The lion or the heart must wear the crown, but which one should it weigh down?" I'll put it in the chat because heart is written weird.
JRT?
What?
Ah, I was right.
You was right.
Okay, well, Tinty's a druid, so I'm gonna know what a heart is.
Yes. Elk-like being, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah. All right, dope. Okay, so you guys are approaching into this giant garden, and there's just this pavilion of a bunch of people eating tea and crumpets, having a bunch of stuff to eat. 2 of them are not moving, but the rest of them are just talking. You guys approach, and it seems like they're having conversation about jam and croissants, and one's like, no, or jam and cream. No, you don't put the cream on first, you idiot. Are you saying you put the jam and then the cream? That's what they're talking about.
Where he says, why don't you mix them together, then put them both on at the same time?
Oh my! What?
What are we, heathens?
Oh my. Okay, well then none of them. She might have a good point. Yeah, then they would both go on the same time. None would be first or last.
But you need much more cream than jam, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
The ratio would be completely off.
More cream than jam? Are you an ingrate? The hell, you're from the Shadowfell or something.
Oh, whoa, let's not throw around accusations like that.
Yes,
but we certainly are your worst nightmares. What are you doing here?
We're waiting for the queen. What are you doing here?
We're here to free the queen?
Free her? What do you mean?
You mean... Who's the queen?
Zybilna.
Yeah, we're here to free Zybilna.
What's wrong with Zybilna?
She's a statue?
What? And we've been waiting here for...
her the entire time.
I mean, we've waited over a year, but... What?
Yes, 3 hags turned her into a statue. We just killed all of the hags, and now we're here to make Zybilna not a statue. How did you... You courtiers? Are you just stupid?
Oh, how dare you! How dare you call Lord Elder stupid! There's no way I'm this stupid! We've been told we've been following orders. We're just going by the rules. We can't go in without an invitation. And
Told
That's,
by who? Told by who? Okay.
But the butler.
Where's the butler? Where's the butler? Whose ass do I need to beat?
And as Amador would say, who are y'all?
Lord Elsa, calm down, calm down. You told.
Are you the axis of evil?
No, no. We're just acquaintances waiting for our turn to ask for a favor. My name is Sumai. Nice to meet you. This is Yamzu. He motions down to this pumpkin that's got a face and is eating croissants off the table. No, but he doesn't talk. No bigger. This is Lord Eld. He's like polite, aristocratic, noble type of dude. Obel Ob. It's a headless dwarf who's just holding his head. We got Bodger, the bear. Hey. And of course, my hair Devaldi. Who is, I guess, a female noble. Oh, and she's just writing stuff. She's got a magic quill that's just like writing things down.
Can I peek over and see what it's writing now?
Maybe if this tells me the quill is. It's a running dialogue between everything that's been said recently.
Taking notes.
Yeah.
Does she have
Taking minutes.
Like, how far back does this writing go?
I mean, you just see that page, so, like, maybe just what you've talked about. Or, I mean, there's probably a big section of their conversation about clotted cream or jam first. Yeah. But it's mainly that.
I'd like to ask her what her earliest notes are.
My earliest... No, I'm not... is there something specific you're looking for? I mean, we've got a little bit of everything.
I'm sure it's been many stirring conversations. I'm just wondering... I just am wondering perhaps what you were told about why you needed to wait.
Okay.
I'm looking for, any information about sort of how the staffing has worked. Who's running things right now? Somebody is ordering them to be served, dainties, and is paying these badgers to play violin, so...
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, I mean, sure. You flip... well, give me a persuasion check. Does persuade her to let you flip through it, or to tell you about it? Okay. Well, she doesn't hand you the papers. She just flips through them. She goes to the back, furthest back. The furthest I got. I guess we got here. When I started, there was the pleasantries between everyone. Hello. Okay, and then the thin man showed up, and he I guess he told us to wait until a meeting could be arranged between Zybilna or some of her representatives, and then he scurried off. I guess flip. He comes back every so often when a few of us have arrived.
Well, where does he come from? Where does he go when he is not with you? Where on the premises?
Where do you sleep?
We just hang out here.
This garden is beautiful and magical even. Could you tell us a little bit about it? What do you know? Would anyone care to take a turn about the garden? Tall Captain?
We're here for bigger things than that. Yeah, we're just waiting. I'd hate to go look in the garden and then miss our time to see her. The bear's like, there's some fruit in a couple bushes.
Well, she's literally a statue right now, so I wouldn't worry about missing your audience with her.
Well, this is bullshit. I want to talk to the manager.
Well, show us where he is. Yeah, or he sees Tolgaden leaving, and I was gonna just.
I want to take his arm if he lets me.
nonchalant, just leaving these people just to ramble to each other. And
Wait, this is a random circle. Don't go in it. It's Faye.
Oh, Tom
Yeah.
steps right in the middle. Oh, and you clench your teeth. You're like, oh no. 12 moss-covered standing stones form a ring in the middle of a small clearing. An arcane sigil is inscribed on the inward-facing side of each stone, and Tolgaden notices this as he's stepping into the middle, and the space between the stones is free of vegetation, but nothing happens.
Of course not.
Can I look at the... Cannot say, of course not, about a circle of stones in the Feywild. You said there were sigils, Alex?
Yeah.
Can Ori, are they in Sylvan? Can Ori take a closer look? Are they?
You could take a closer look, yeah. I don't, they might be in Sylvan. Yeah, that would make sense. Give me an Arcana check, though.
Okay. I'm good at this. Fun.
No.
You activate the circle. Fireballs detonate.
Ori licks a stone.
Okay, yeah, you just lick a stone. Great. Well, this is a teleportation circle, and what I'll say is by licking it, you now know its location and can use it whenever you want.
Well, what's its location? And
this is its location.
Oh, I mean, this is its location. Yeah, you could arrive here.
If we ever left, we could teleport back.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And couldn't we use the mushroom rings to teleport or something? So, like, hypothetically, if we went back to one of them, maybe I'm thinking wrong. I think it was the bad mushrooms that were telling us about teleport something.
Yeah, the good mushrooms can teleport you.
Oh, okay. So hypothetically, if we left, we could come back quickly.
Sure.
Yep.
Cool. Shall we continue our trundle, Mr. Gadden?
And I continue.
There's a massive epic garden on all sides. There's just a quick overview of everything. You see this little river, this little creek running through, a couple little bridges going over it, a small pond with fireflies flying around on top, a fountain, an axe and a stump. Okay, whatever. A row or like a flower garden at the far back.
Man, that actually looks interesting.
Yeah, Ori's flown over to that.
Okay, yeah, this axe is just stuck in this stump. A gleaming great axe is embedded in a withered tree stump near a bend in the stream.
Ori picks it up.
It's stuck in there. Maybe.
Tolgaden, come get this axe.
Tolgaden goes to pull on the axe, and it does
break your leg.
Okay. So look, technically, you can't. You're not strong enough. But give me an athletics roll. You can add a D6?
1d6.
To break a leg?
Yeah.
Okay. We're looking for.
That's stacked with Bardic.
Oh, I
What
can't
the fuck? roll the D6 just so we know. Or is that what the 3 is at the end? No, that's just a 3. Just roll a D6 so I know the maximum.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, a 30. Okay, look, Alex, I'll say that technically this says that your strength score has to be 18 to get this out. But this critical, you get your. Do you want to describe how it works? How it looks?
He takes the stump with the axe.
I grab the axe with my metal hand and begin to start with the robo hand. Start pulling. The stump starts to lift slightly, and then it just lets go.
Oh my god, fuck yes. You now have...
So I feel like this cloud of dust comes up from the stump going back down, and Ori just, like, has, like, dirt all over her face now.
Nice.
Can I roll a nature check to see if there's anything additionally weird going on in this garden that I'm sure already has some fey weirdness happening? Like,
I think, sorry, there was a description of the axe coming, though?
Yeah.
Before we get sidetracked?
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is a magic item, so you'll have to lick it to just know.
Okay.
It's a good weapon.
Well, if sorry, it sounded like you were in the middle of saying something, Alex, so I wanted to...
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Never mind. Go ahead, Faye. Sorry.
Oh,
No, that's okay. I was just...
So you want...
I didn't...
You want
I
to
wasn't
scan the whole garden, and what are you looking for?
Just as I'm following them, I just kind of, like, I'm expecting weird stuff, because it's a fey garden, but I want to
Sure.
just kind of roll a nature check, or a perception check, to see if there's weirdness that I'm not expecting.
Okay. Just something that just stands out that you're looking. Sure. Yeah, let's roll it. 14. Okay. I mean, where you're at, the first thing that is clear to you is you look down at the river and it's not moving. Actually, you guys probably had to kind of step over or jump over or walk through this little creek to get to the axe. And as you walk through it, you realize that the water is like Play-Doh. It's like a you ever done that cornstarch in water thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like an ooze kind
Oobleck.
of thing.
Yeah, oobleck. Yeah, exactly. Where it's just a thick, viscous. When you push into it and it solids up, but you let it go and it kind of oozes back to itself. You notice that first, Tinty, and then I mean you're glancing around. You see the Duchess over at this fountain over here, and you're seeing that the fountain is the same thing. Like it's frozen in time, and it's the arcs of water are just kind of stuck there in the air.
cool.
I apparently do not have permission to use my arcane ton ability, but okay. I want to lick this axe.
All right. Well, it's a +1 magical weapon. When you use this axe to make an attack against a plant, an ordinary plant or a creature with the plant type, or a wooden object that isn't being worn or carried, the attack deals an extra 2d6 slashing damage on a hit.
Cool. It explains to Tolkien, in case Tolkien wants to use it.
Does anybody need the axe?
I mean,
We're
I could
literally
use the
the
axe
only
like a.
And there's... no, never mind. I was going to say there's like a little button on the bottom that sprays smell good scents. It's a little bit of
Lavender.
an Axe body spray at the bottom.
Oh, boo.
Boo! Yeah, I'll accept that. All right, great.
Is there a fence around this garden?
Yes, but it's not super tall. This fragrant rose garden is bordered by a bronze fence. The roses come in a variety of colors, with a few white and black specimens among them. Glistening spiderwebs cover the rose bushes. You can kind of see through. In the heart of the rose garden, coiled around a statue of a prancing satyr, holding a set of pipes to his lips, is a thorny vine with 5 roses growing out of it, each one a different color. Black, blue, green, red, and white.
Hey everyone, I found a thorny satyr.
A thorny satyr.
I'm gonna, of course, tell them about the river and point out that things are weird.
Weird?
Yes, it seems like things are frozen in place
Yeah.
in this garden, much like Sibylna herself.
And the people in that tent. Oh, did we? Think we're frozen now?
We might be within the trap. Yes.
But her
Possibly.
tongue ability worked, right?
Her
Yeah.
tongue ability worked, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like maybe the people who were here. I don't know.
I'm
they
gonna
entered after.
cast Shillelagh to make
Okay.
sure magic is working.
Sure. Yeah, magic seems to be working. It's not an anti-magic field or anything.
I'd say as much as you like putting things in your mouth, Ori, we should avoid eating the food, just in case. They seemed very preoccupied by the food.
I can finally taste things again. Can't stop me from eating food. Never.
Okay, Tolkien, please, go first. I hate bugs. And this rose bush looks full of them.
Why are we going in there? I point.
Oh, there seems to be an interesting statue in the center. It
Want
might
me
give
to
us a clue.
Fly up to it.
What are you flying up to?
Sure.
The statue.
Oh,
Like, I'm
okay.
gonna fly over the thorns and stuff and just go look at the statue.
Okay, sure. All right,
If I
you fly
die,
up to the statue.
Avenge my death.
Okay. You're inside of the place. And yeah, I mean you're kind of floating above the satyr statue at the bottom. It seems like these vines are wrapped up around its feet, and there's a number, what was it, 5 different roses of different colors growing off of this one vine at the foot of the satyr.
Well, there's no like. Can I roll a perception check? There's no like inscription or anything going on.
Yeah, give me a perception check. You're not seeing an inscription. Okay, you can confirm there's no inscription.
And
But, I mean, I'll say that's very loud, is what I'll say.
Damn,
This statue seems super detailed, though, I'll say.
almost lifelike.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, guys. I think the magic that we used
Can
on
we-
Zybilna.
Touch it with the unicorn horn.
Yeah, can someone give me the unicorn horn?
I mean, we haven't had any
Who knows who
indication
has
the
it?
unicorn horn is like single use or anything, right?
don't think so.
Right,
That's
right.
true.
Let me clarify. Well, sure. Actually, let's just say you try that and it doesn't work.
Right, there was something we had to do, right?
Well, that's true. It's say their true name, which you don't know their name. But he is. It's not that there's just an unmoving, very realistic person. The skin and the whole body is stone texture.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be true of someone who had been turned into a statue, wouldn't it?
Yeah. If they've been
So,
petrified,
no.
then
Yep.
there are other ways we could get them out of it, but yeah, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But there on the statue. There's a rose vine growing 5
Yeah.
different colors of roses, but in the garden there are only 3 different colors, right?
In the garden, it's
I
just
think it
not
just
as
said
colorful.
red, white, and black.
The roses come in a variety of colors with a few white and a few black specimens among them.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay, maybe we'll find a clue somewhere else to give us the answer to that one.
We've officially entered Alice in Wonderland territory.
Yeah. Shall we check out the stairway to this tower in the corner?
And the statue's not
just
wearing
me
any
then.
kind of crown, right?
The statue's not wearing any kind of crown, correct?
No,
Ori's
no.
the only one who went in there. But you can probably see the head of the statue.
I mean, I had a pretty good perception check for like. I mean, I'm sure I would have noticed something that we were kind of already thinking about with the 19.
So the Duchess's attention goes towards the stairway leading up 10 feet to kind of a tower-ish, not as tall as the rest of the building, but on that side. She heads over that way. Looks like Tolgadden was kind of headed over to the right.
What is this object?
That's a fountain. That's the fountain that you saw, where the water is frozen. I guess let's just touch base with the Duchess then. The Duchess landed at this spot first.
I'm knocking. Oh wait, do I have to knock on doors now that I have my confidence back?
Oh no, you
So I'm
don't.
not cursed anymore. Okay,
Yeah, that curse is now
I'm
gone.
still gonna knock. It's
Okay.
muscle
You just
memory. at
kick
this
the
point.
door right open.
Anything from the inside?
I'll say a bronze plaque above the door reads envy. Yes.
Oh wow. I've dealt with envy for my entire life. What's a little more?
Yeah, you hear a deep voice. Yes.
Oh, hello there. May I come in?
Temporarily.
Fantastic. I open the door.
You open the door.
My.
Oak trees fill much of the interior of this tower. Rays of light cut through the canopy, illuminating a marble pedestal that stands at ground level, swathed in tree roots. A hulking lion, seemingly made of iron, stands on the pedestal, flicking its tail in irritation. You can call us Envy.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Envy. I certainly am envious of your beautiful coat.
I approve. What brings you here?
I am touring the garden. We've come to the castle to meet with Zypilna.
That might be difficult.
Yes, apparently she's frozen as stiff as a statue. Oh, excuse me. No offense.
None taken. I can move. Well, my presence here is proof enough that something has happened. Me and my counterpart are only summoned in the event that the mistress has been taken away, or I'm missing the word. What are some pitches? What's the word?
Incapacitated.
Sure, incapacitated. Yeah, I'll just accept
But
that.
it seems like you and your counterpart might be able to help us enter the castle. Oh wait, what was the thing before that we saw? Let me read it again. The lion or the heart must wear the crown, but which one should weigh down? I hear that you and your friend are missing a crown. What do you know about that?
Sounds true. Sounds right.
Oh, I should introduce myself. Of course, you know who I am, but I am the Duchess Daniela DeVito, greatest actor in 2 lands. Lux and the Feywild. Or Prismere, I should say.
This means nothing to me. But no offense! No offense!
None taken.
Yes, I created a crown as a key that guests can use to reach certain areas of the palace in her absence. The crown has 2 forms, one made of silver needles, the other of golden roses.
I see. And which do you prefer, silver or gold? I'm guessing with your green complexion, you look more like a silver to me.
Green and gold.
That's not for me to decide. That's for you to figure out.
Interesting. I don't suppose you know where the crown is.
Look, I'll tell you this. Listen here, bud. If I'm gonna wear that thing, it needs to be gold. I'll tell you right off the bat. I don't know where that is. I don't know where it is.
Oh, gold is best, I see. Well,
Yes.
Envy, it's been a pleasure. I should really get back to my friends.
Okay, good luck.
I may be back to see you soon. I look forward to it.
All right, bet.
Did your personality just shift entirely?
No.
Okay.
Called the DM,
I'll
got
go-
tired of doing the voice.
I was like, this voice isn't fun enough. This
As
guy
I-
should be cooler.
As I close the door, I go, weirdo. Okay.
Ow! All right, so you had that.
Good.
Let's
Sorry.
let's jump to the other group and see what they were doing during that time. So you guys pass by this unmoving fountain of water that seems to be frozen in time, just very gloopy. Here, let me describe it to you. A marble fountain rises from a plinth on the bank of the stream, overflowing with time-frozen water that spills from the mouths of sculpted animals. The frozen spray surrounding the fountain creates rainbows in the air around it. Cool. You walk past that. Where are you guys headed?
Ori's headed up here.
Towards the front of
probably.
the building.
Into the palace.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head up towards the palace. You find the two
Great.
front doors. Well, you find two front doors.
Locked.
What do you think?
Ori starts lockpicking.
There isn't a keyhole.
Gosh, damn it.
Let me tell you something though.
Ori takes a credit card out and starts
Uh,
trying to jimmy the lock.
You do notice this plaque above the door though.
Huh?
Actually, there's probably a better
Oh.
picture.
Is
Yeah,
that
this is
a
the one.
is that a heart? Oh, okay.
Well, that is like the doors look like this, but instead of a lion in that picture, it is a heart above the door.
Ori knocks on the door.
Doom, 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 doom. Nothing happens.
Well, I guess we need to give the crown to the heart if we want to get in through here.
That's fair.
Can Ori fly up here?
So
Assume
okay,
it's a
let me
different
just
level.
describe. The reason you can see through there is because there's so many freaking windows there. I just figure you can see right through it. But that is a
Oh,
wall
okay.
with windows. There's a second floor with windows as well.
Can we break a window?
I don't fucking know. I don't think so. But...
I don't know
Rock-
what's the DC of glass.
Punch glass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Magical wards on all the windows and many of the doors render them immune to all damage, and their locks impossible to pick.
Fuck.
They thought about this. Gremlin players.
Damn.
Okay. Who you calling a gremlin? Thanks.
Sorry, fairy player.
Okay. Are these doors locked?
Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey guys, I found something.
I also found a loophole.
What?
We can
What?
dig under.
Oh my gosh.
Get
We could,
outta
Ori
here.
pokes her head out around the corner and she's like, or we could go in over here.
Tolkien's already got a shovel out, or starting ready,
Oh,
getting
cool.
ready to dig. Wait, what happened? Where are you guys? You guys running
Just
away
was-
from where she went?
Instead of
Oh,
doors
wait.
up here as well.
Wrong way.
Or
Let
we're
go.
all just separating.
Don't you know you always split the party?
Always.
What is
Alright.
this? Can I get a
Let me-
description of this room, Alex?
Yeah, you sure can. Give me 1 second to. What is this called? Please tell me I have this. Oh
The
yeah.
carriage?
Yeah.
very pretty. Ooh,
Aw.
it's also now very big.
Wow. I made an icon for it.
It's ours now.
Is that the right size? No. Yeah.
It's been commandeered.
All right, great. All right, so the doors swing open to reveal a crystal carriage hitched to a pair of glass statues shaped like Pegasi. Folded silk butterfly wings are attached to the roof of the carriage.
Sorry, I cut out for a little bit there. Can you say that again?
Yeah, well, it's a crystal carriage hitched to a pair of glass Pegasi statues, and there's giant butterfly wings on the top of the carriage itself.
Cool. Ori goes up and pets a crystal Pegasus.
Okay.
Anything happen?
No. What am I looking at? What? Uh-oh, what is this?
Ori sniffs it. Does it smell like magic?
Oh, you're just determining what that is. Gotcha.
Yeah, I just was looking at my sheet and realizing I have this ability that I keep forgetting to use.
Gotcha. Yeah, you smell a whiff of magic. A whiff of
Ori licks a
arcana.
horse.
Okay.
That's my last one.
Okay, you can, yeah, I mean, if you turn on this cart with the key,
Huh?
they'll come to life and you can fly this carriage around.
Cool. Are the keys in the wheel? Well, Ori starts looking for keys.
Yeah, the key,
Check the
I
sun
think, is just
visor above
right.
the steering wheel.
The doors are locked, but you can see a key probably just on the seat.
Can Ori pick the lock?
Probably.
Is there a key?
Maybe.
Is there a... Well, I'm gonna roll a...
Sure, just roll a lockpick, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a stealth check because now my thing will be plus 10, so it's just the same. Cool, 13.
13. No, that doesn't do it.
Darn. We'll try again later. Doesn't seem important right now anyways. But Ori will be like, oh, well, if I can get in here and turn it on, these guys will come to life, and then we have a carriage we can ride around in. Wait, where's the Duchess?
Talking to a frog.
Talking to a frog? Where?
Yeah.
Ori
Bottom
doesn't
left
hear.
corner.
Okay, that guy's not. That's funny. He's not supposed to be there. That's
So
He's
Well,
floating
you
30
can-
feet in the air.
yeah.
What are you
apparently-
doing up there?
What the heck? She just finds this frozen frog. Someone threw him out right when the time stalled, so he's just stuck there in the middle of the air.
yeah, Ori looks at Tinty and not Lazarus, Holgadin, and it's like, wait, we've lost somebody here.
I will say you might be able to smash the window, but that's not what's important right now. Yeah, the Duchess is now missing. What are you guys doing? You
Does
running
it
back
look
outside?
like this vine reaches the ground, or is it that like above the garden?
I think it's just, yeah, it's just above the garden. Like, because if I
Okay,
show
okay.
you, oh, that didn't lift you high enough. Okay.
I can misty
Right, it
step
doesn't
into
go
the-
anywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
Well, while Tolgadin's going to find the Duchess, Ori wants to give these doors another try.
I could probably misty step into the carriage if I can see inside. I just don't know that it's
absolutely
worth
can.
us doing.
No, that's don't use your spell slots on this. I might as well just
The
use my
carriage
free.
would get us to the top of the castle.
Yeah.
You're
From the
talking.
outside.
But you keep your spell slots in case we have to fight something. I might as well just try lockpicking again, and if that doesn't work, then maybe we use a spell slot. Eh?
All right. Well, give me another lockpick, and then Tom, what were you doing?
We'll get the Duchess.
Yes.
All right, I'll let you get in there. All right, you're just going to get the Duchess. You go to find the Duchess. Duchess, what are you up to? What does Tolgaden find you doing?
Just strolling around the garden, just having a grand old time. This is
Scene.
the most beautiful place we've ever seen in our time in the Feywild, and she feels weary in her bones after this whole adventure. So, taking a nice trottle around the garden is just what she needs.
Hell yeah.
And she's noticing there's a walkway up here, so
it's about 10 feet
planning
up.
to talk to Ori about it, see if there's anything up there Ori can find. But as I turn around to go around the other side of this pond, I'll see Tolgaden and I'll say, "Oh, missed me, did you? I should have known.
We found a way in,
Can't
Duchess,
stay away."
and I wait for you.
As you walk by, you notice that, there's a bunch of frozen fireflies above the pond, but then unfrozen dragonflies that are just eating the frozen bugs that hang in the air.
Oh,
I don't know. Fun little
interesting.
detail. Yeah. All right. So then you leave.
Because so that means it must have been frozen at night. No, I mean it's always the same. It's always twilight here,
Right.
so fireflies could absolutely be out during twilight. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful.
Now, I guess one thing I'll point out here, once you've gotten this far, now obviously the crystal carriage is beautiful, the Pegasi are beautiful, but you're noticing over to the right, you're seeing through some windows into this vast courtyard of nothingness. There's just a churning storm, shooting lightning and shit all down below. It seems like it's bottomless through that window, and this whole area, there's a couple arms holding up this kind of center spire type of thing above the storm, but otherwise it's just filled with lightning and storm clouds.
Does it look like the same kind of storm clouds that made that the balloon from that first area? I'm not saying
maybe.
I'm not saying this is the balloon. I'm just saying it's the same kind of magic.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a consistent storm. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It might be holding the castle up itself.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So Ori is locked with the car.
Yeah.
She's sitting in the front
Sweet
seat.
ride.
What now?
Ori turns the key.
Can we try these doors?
This is 2 horsepower.
Oh, my.
Doors open up to a balcony. You can kind of see through the windows into this lower area. It's hard to see what's in there, though. Just a bunch of pillars, it seems. Ori starts up the carriage that the 2 Pegasus come to life and reel back. They're raring to go. You can hear them clopping on the ground over there.
Hey, Duchess, want to go flying?
Absolutely. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm trying to find a bathroom.
Tinty jumps out and follows her because.
Well, I guess we're going flying. We'll come back for you guys.
Okay, so hang on. Before you go any further, let me tell you about where you've entered.
Yeah,
maybe.
the rose room.
Running the length of this oblong room is a rug woven with images of thorny white roses. Each of the doors on the north and south walls has an alabaster pedestal standing inside the room beside it. Atop each pedestal is an alabaster vase that holds several long-stemmed white roses. Carved into the vase are the words, "Take one," in common.
I'll take one.
All right, hell yeah.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Tinty is also going to take one, and I'm going to leave an acorn or something sitting on the pedestal.
Oh, okay, nice. Both grab
This
grab
might be
a
our
white
first
rose.
clue to freeing the Sanctum.
I don't know if you tried these doors. I feel like you had moved up to them. They're locked, and you notice a lion.
The
above
ones
them.
with the lion face? Yeah, I did try the door there.
Yep.
It
Has
was locked.
the madam told us anything about her encounter with the lion? I don't think she has.
Not technically.
Yeah, no, haven't had a chance. Yeah.
And I'm like trying to convince her, like, our friends have the carriage. We should probably stay together.
Absolutely. Don't leave without me.
Another balcony out into the court.
Oh, my. Well, I suppose we shouldn't go too much further in if we're planning to go for a joyride.
Yeah,
At
you
least
open
we
up.
know.
Go ahead, finish your line.
At least we know we can get further into the castle if need be.
What I'll say that you open up this door, you see this massive hallway, probably more than 100 feet long. It turns off a few different directions. There's a number of doors lining the right side, and you do notice the different emblems above the doors running up the left side of that hallway. A couple of them are lions, one of them is a heart.
So if we put the crowns on the lions, the gold crowns on the lions, we might be able to open these doors, or perhaps the silver on the hearts, and vice versa. So it doesn't seem like we need to put the crown on the lion that I met. Like, that's what I was thinking, like, we need to take the crown to him, and it, like, opens up all the doors, but it could go either way.
I don't know. All right, well, everybody's waiting in the car. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll go back to the car.
All right.
I am going to follow her back out, but I'm going to make sure to put my rose back in the vase and pick up my acorn again.
Sure, swapping them back. Okay, great. All right, so everyone goes back out to the crystal carriage. What are you doing with this?
I don't know. Can you give me control of it so I can move us around?
It's
or are
not.
You gonna move
it's
us
not.
around?
Yeah, I'll just do it. It's not really built. Or here, actually, I can probably just attach
Okay.
the whole thing to you. So.
Fantastic. Thank you. Can you attach all of them to me so that they can just move with me, so that they don't have to constantly move themselves with the? Okay, cool.
Tinty's going to kind of lean over and ask, a little nervously if you've ever driven a carriage before.
Ori says nothing.
Nope.
We
Let's
take
go.
off. Or yeah, there is no response. Ori just goes cha, and we start going. And
Okay. Let me see if I've done this right yet. Okay, I think I've done it right, but I know I need to align them. Hang on. Well, one is part of the map, and one I cut out of the map so it could be its own thing.
Okay.
All right, give that a test.
Nice.
All right, great. You're driving the fucking. This is gonna be my nightmare. All right, great. So you're
And
driving
it
around this
flies, right?
Yeah, it flies.
Okay, Ori, we start going up.
Okay.
I noticed a high wall over on the right side of the garden.
Hey, let's go. Now you guys can all fly with me. This is much nicer.
Okay. So you're just gonna go the 10 feet up to that walkway on the other side of the garden over there?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
For now.
Whee!
Zoom. All right, you go. You're steering these glass Pegasi all around, just flying around, having a good time. You're probably. I mean, what kind of flavor? How is your driving, being that you really don't know how to drive?
I mean, they're flying creatures. I feel like she's doing okay. She understands the physics of flying. She she wants to go up, she pulls up on the reins, and if she wants to angle down, she pulls down on the reins. If she wants them to slow down, she pulls back on the reins. If she wants them to go right, she pulls right on the reins. Actually, it depends on how steered, because you can. Okay, so when she wants to go right, she puts her left hand rein over top of and then she pulls with the right one, and then if she wants to go left, she puts the right rein over top of the next and she pulls with the left hand. Yeah.
That sounds right. That sounds
be-
like you know
I
what you're
used
talking about more than I do. What were you saying? You used to be what?
to be a horse girl.
Oh, you were a whole horse girl, and then you switched to cat lady.
Yes. Only because I moved away from horses.
Aw.
So yeah, she'll park us up there, give them a good old pat on the rumps before she she takes the keys out, pockets them, and lets everybody out.
Okay. Nice.
Along the way,
Awesome.
I'll tell them about my encounter with the lion.
Oops. Oh, okay.
Oh, whoa, that's cool. So now we know where one of them is. Good job.
Where did
And
you
I
find
have
the
a sneaking
lion?
suspicion that there might be another in this second tower.
Okay, do we want to go backwards or forwards?
I think we need to go through this tower then.
Okay, cool.
I'd say so.
All right, you should be disconnected.
Well, Ori
can't move.
looks through the window behind us, and it seems like there's people in the room behind us.
You do spot
they
a number
frozen?
of goblins. Like a couple of goblins they both have their hands on ends of a blanket and are pushing them together. They're performing a non-sexual Eiffel Tower, but they're not moving.
Thank you for the
Frozen as well.
clarification.
Yeah, the clarification was important.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so.
Okay, cool. Have they noticed us? They seem to be hostile.
They're frozen.
They're
not
frozen?
moving.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not moving
Okay,
at all.
cool. So they were obviously like working here and everybody got frozen. Okay, cool. Oh, we're still attached.
Oh, I thought. Okay. Oh, that's what I gotta delete them all. There we go. I think that should work. God damn it! Get off of me! These horses just like you so much. Okay, now it should work.
Huh?
Heck
Hey, there we
Hey,
go.
I'll be right back.
Okay. It's just so.
Cool.
Never mind. Yeah. Okay. You swing
Hey.
this door open.
Is there anything above the door? Like there was envy on the lion's door?
Yeah, above the door bears the word wrath in common. This
Okay.
tower is filled with hawthorns. At the heart of the thicket, a heart, seemingly made from iron, stands atop a marble pedestal, pawing the ground angrily. Strewn about the pedestal are a dozen empty baskets. "We are wrath," says the iron heart.
Hey, Wrath, I'm Ori.
Sup?
What are you so angry about?
I just don't like to be awake.
Cool.
When I'm awake,
How
it
do we
means
make-
the mistress is in trouble. So
Well,
shit's going
we're
down.
here to help you with that. Like we're here to free Zybilna.
Sounds good in theory.
So like, what's the answer to this crown riddle? If
That's
you
not
want
for me to
Zybilna to be
say.
okay, why?
That's not my job.
But you want Zybilna to be okay, and if you give us the answer to the riddle, we can get to Zybilna faster.
But how would we prove that we are worthy?
That's
But
true.
we got
That's
this
true.
far. If we've killed the 3 hags that imprisoned her in the first place, I think we've already proven that we're worthy.
What's this one's name?
Wrath.
Wrath. Oh, Wrath! Pleasure to meet you. Of course you know who I am. The Duchess Daniela DeVito, of course.
Cool.
You
You guys got the crown or what? Like.
No, where's the crown?
It's a safety mechanism, guys. Not anyone just gets in.
Cool, but we saw
Who is
that
in
there
charge
was
of deciding that?
The madame,
We
I
are.
guess.
If
With
okay,
Sibilna
so-
incapacitated. Is this
Well,
not
that's why we're
exactly
here.
what you were intended for?
Indeed. I was intended.
I think
This is
I
a
think
stupid
we're in
thing
charge
Dragon has
of who gets in. If we can find the crown, then we're in charge.
Yeah, okay, so I saw... Okay, can you confirm something for me? I saw
Hmm.
a photo. There's a carving of, I think, what is essentially you over the locked entrance door that I cannot lockpick. So if we give you the crown, will that door open?
Or do we put the crown on the head of the statues above the door?
I think.
You will have to decide who wears it first. But once
Can we
worn,
come-
it will unlock the appropriate doors. You are correct.
Oh, okay, cool. Can we come back and, like, switch the crown after? Or are you gonna get mad at us?
Sure. If you've earned my
Okay, cool.
honor,
So-
I will allow the crown to be moved.
Oh, cool. Okay, so this isn't an either-or situation, so we know where the heart door is. We just need to find the lion door as well. And then we can just do one first and the other. This is easy. Okay, thank you, Raph.
Well, there are many lion doors and heart doors in the hallways inside the castle.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The Duchess had seen in her meandering.
Or he's on the move.
Oh, unlocked. Heck yeah.
Just for the sake
Oh, hey,
of it.
look, what's their name?
I don't know what.
More goblin
C?
slaves.
No,
Goblins?
no.
Oh, Corrid.
Oh,
Right,
I don't
there's
know
a
why
cord
that's
there.
there. I don't know why there's a cord there. That
And a frog.
this shouldn't be the cord. The frog. I almost remember doing. I don't know why this.
And
cord
somewhere around here, there's got to be a child as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Why should he be here? So just to Tom, anything you're doing, just touching base.
Yeah.
I am muted. I am just following.
All right. Just want to touch base with you, so you can make calls every once in a while too. All right, you're following behind. You guys enter this room. Let me tell you about this room.
It looks like there's a rat back there as well. I don't think we're supposed to be able to see that.
That's funny, just because his fucking tail's sticking through the wall. You can see the thing. It's whatever. Alright, this candlelit workroom contains tables, dressers, and bunks for the palace staff. 5 goblins are frozen in place like statues, caught in the mundane chores of ironing clothes, darning socks, and folding sheets. A row of brass bells is mounted on one wall.
I'm not into this whole goblin slave culture. Like, if this is their workroom, it should not also be their bunk room. Like, I'm gonna have words with Sibilna.
And, like, the iron hasn't burned through anything or caused a fire, or...
Interesting.
I'm asking if everything is frozen or just them.
Yeah, they're frozen too. But that's interesting because does that stop the heat from it? Yeah, you know what? Let's just say that the garment that they're ironing has a triangle burnt into it. The Duchess is.
But they're
taking
not,
a
like,
inside
covered in
look.
dust or anything. And they haven't,
No.
like, starved or anything.
No. No, I mean, actually, you're looking around, and a lot of the dust is frozen as well. You can see it. Because normally you'd see that movement in a beam of light, but instead it's all just kind of static there, like from the Langoliers.
Any roses in this room?
No roses in this room, no.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Do you want to look around this room, or what's going on?
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah,
a look
what-
around while they move
Jump
on.
in this room.
All right, so whoever's looking around the first room, just give me like an investigation or perception check.
Heck yeah. That's pretty good.
Wow. All right. So we'll say Tolgadden, the Duchess, and Ori start heading off into the next room. Tinty, takes this time to take another look around. You're kind of peeking behind things. You kind of peek behind this cabinet over here. And you find this man.
Oh, crap.
As thin as a piece of paper shoved in between the wall and the cabinet. Oh, excuse me.
Tinty screams like a little girl.
Ah!
Ori comes running back. The heck? The heck? Who the frick are you?
You're
Oh,
not
the Slender Man. We've heard about you.
You're
The
not with
butler.
me. The sisters, are you?
Are you simply one hell of a butler?
I try to be. Please don't. Why aren't you being
No,
violent?
we're not with the sisters at all. In fact,
Oh!
we're the enemy of the sisters.
Thanks,
Killed them.
Ibelna. Oh,
We're
that's
here
wonderful
to
to hear.
freeze Ibilna. We should
Yes.
just wear signs that say we are here to freeze Ibilna.
Oh, that would clarify things so much quicker. We should do that. We should make you shirts.
Why aren't you frozen?
Because I was in the library when it happened.
With the candlestick.
I was in the
Sorry.
library with a candlestick. Yeah, there were some candlesticks in there.
That's the
Preparing
murder.
for murder, no
No, the
doubt.
library wasn't frozen?
The library is in an extra dimensional space, so it wasn't affected.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was lucky of me then.
Convenient. I'm gonna insight him to see if he's being truthful or if he's
I
actually
see
working
your
with
eyes
the
narrowing.
sisters.
Oh, I'm not lying.
Have you been
yeah, you can roll
lying
it,
to the-
roll it.
Loud.
No, I know, sorry.
Well, that's what a lie would say, isn't it?
Have
Yeah,
you
no,
been
it
lying
seems to be
to the diplomats?
What do you mean? About what?
Telling them that Zybilna, well, implying that Zybilna is still here and in charge and present, and serving them jam and enslaving badgers.
Look, there might be debate between if not giving information is a lie. I don't agree with that. I think that
Yes, our mission of truth is definitely a lie.
well, look, it's true. They have to wait until Zaben is free. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Set up a meeting with the hags? I think not.
Why haven't you sought to free your mistress?
Me alone? What am I supposed to do?
Well, why have you let
find a unicorn horn, bring it back?
go get help?
I'm not sure who this. Have you? I mean, I'm not sure how long you've been here, but I mean, everywhere has been taken over. I'm not exactly sure. I've just been hiding and trying to keep things up around here. I mean,
Well, it seems like you're doing a great job. Could you help us free your mistress?
I'd be thrilled if there's anything I can do.
We
Well, right now,
require a
we're
crown
Yes.
and the location of her cauldron.
You want the crown, of course. Well, the cauldron is in the ballroom. It's at the back side, first floor.
Do you have a
behind
way
the
through the
correspondence.
doors without the crown? Do you have a butler's key?
It's not a key. Your name has to be written into the book. But then you can unlock all of the doors.
Oh, which book?
It's in the Center Spire. It's at the top. The top of the Center Spire.
Can you do that as the representative of this house?
The issue is that the League of Malevolence is in the Center Spire, and I'm afraid of what they'd do to me if we got past.
We've heard of them.
I can maybe bring you in certain rooms, since my name is in the book already.
Yeah, just take us to the
Or-
League of Malevolence and we'll deal with them.
We could perhaps fly up there from the outside and
Well, that's
take
true.
shots at them from the sky.
We do
like
have
a
the
TIE
use of
fighter.
Carriage.
Well, I'm sorry, what? What?
Sorry,
What did you say,
were
Kate?
saying, Duchess?
I was saying we could
Fighter?
take shots of them from the carriage.
Hmm.
Oh, that's true.
Well, the top isn't
Um,
exposed. It's. I mean, there's multiple floors in it.
I was dangling. I have the keys to the carriage.
Oh, got a new ride, huh? Wait, those guys are
Yeah,
not-
is there any way to get up? Well, I mean, can you get us to the League of Malevolence? I'm sure we can just fight them.
Sure you
Is
can.
there an entrance from the outside to the spire?
Well, I mean, you might be able to land on one of the balconies.
Oh, balconies.
I
That gives
guess-
me an idea.
I guess you could fly into. I think they blast. Oh, you're right. When the initial battle went down, I guess Strongheart got blown out the wall, so you could fly in through his ejection hole.
What is a
Right.
stone cart?
That's one of the Valor's call. They got into a big fight before everything got froze. He got knocked through a wall. He's gonna die probably, but he's frozen for now.
Well, what's this next room up here? Here, why don't you just come with us and explain what everything is?
Yeah, splendid.
Guy sounds like he has a stick up his ass.
Presumably a very
I couldn't
thin one.
fit a stick up. Yeah, exactly. It'd be like a ruler, really.
That's just good training.
All right. Well, this is the palace kitchen. An 8-foot tall, 3-foot diameter, multi-tiered cake rests on a large round table in this kitchen, which also contains a stove and an assortment of mismatched cupboards and work tables. 8 pixies are suspended in midair around the cake, each wearing a little chef's hat and a flour-stained apron. 6 of the pixies squeeze cloth tubes that have icing coming out of them, and the other 2 hold armfuls of tiny crimson candles that they're putting into the cake. Thick creepers with broad leaves encroach on the kitchen through a partially open door in the middle of a concave wall. The roots stretch across the floor and coil around the large table, but not around a smaller, rectangular wheeled table that has 3 trussed-up giant rats on it.
As I walk past one of them, I take a finger into the cake and lick some of the cream.
Ori was gonna fly up to one of the pixies that was about to like ice the cake, like where the icing's coming out of the tube, and like the icing that's coming out of the tube.
Oh, you're licking the icing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take
Okay.
a chomp out of the icing that's coming out of the tube.
Okay, I guess you can. But it's a lot chewier than normal icing. Like in the
I like
same
that
way.
you completely disregarded the "don't eat anything here" advice that you got.
She's just trying. She's just a hungy.
Hey, you know what? The Duchess did it too. Why am I the one getting flack?
Well, great. You get a bunch of chewy icing. You know, like in the same way that the water is now this viscous stuff, like this
it's
icing
gelatinous.
that's already thick. Yeah, is like it's just chewy, but it tastes good. Tastes sweet.
Well, I would like to point out that it's 1 minute away from 10, and that is my heart out because I'm visiting my mom. I want to go spend some time with her. So.
All right. Well, what's the final thing? Anything else in this room?
No, we'll come back to it.
What's
No.
yeah.
Like a good place to.
Yeah, like a good cliffhanger. Like, let's reveal one last thing. Like, I guess maybe we could just say the Duchess
Well, what about this,
rounds the corner.
vines?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The Duchess
Are the
rounds
rats
the corner.
active?
No, they're dead. They're lined up like they're
Okay.
trussed up and like got seasoning and shit on them.
They're gonna eat.
Okay, hang on.
I want to ask the butler who's eating the rats.
What? Who's eating the? I forget. You know, I'll answer that later. Hang on, I'm trying to get this cliffhanger so she can go.
You're fine.
Why is this all fucking stupid? All right, great. Here, the palace has been torn asunder by the growth of an enormous beanstalk that has lifted one of its towers high into the air. The space beyond the open doorway is choked with rubble and the thick roots that form the beanstalk's base. Any immediate reactions to this? Otherwise, we'll cut it off.
Son of a bitch, we're gonna have to climb a beanstalk. I say that out loud.
Okay. Oh, right, I don't have my credits. All right, that's cliffhanger. Son of a bitch, we're gonna have to climb a beanstalk. Fuck. All right,
I mean,
well,
we could always fly up there.
yeah,
We have the carriage.
that true. All right, let's kick over to waiting.
Yeah, fee, fi, fo, fum. We have a flying carriage, you big dum-dum.
I go, yes. I do forehead slap to myself.
All right. Well, great. Good session. We wrapped it up. We're finally at the palace. We're in the last chapter. You're on the last level. We're soon to wrap this fucking thing up. But you got some rooms to look through and a beanstalk apparently to climb. So, cool.
Good night.
Heck yeah.
So hang on, just to
And an
reiterate,
NPC who has all the answers for us.
next week is the final show of my favorite band, so I won't be able to run the game. I'm happy to talk about moving it, but although that's not normally possible for everyone, so potentially we're just off next
Looks
Saturday.
like 2 weeks.
All right, 2 weeks.
If we
Alright.
don't wrap it up by the beginning of September, I am unfortunately going to be out for 2 weeks because my best friend is visiting.
Okay, makes sense. We might very well, but we might very well not.
It's
so we'll see.
September 4th through the whatever the
Yeah, we have
So
3 more
you're
sessions?
okay for that first?
The second.
Yeah, I'd be okay for the first one, but that
Okay.
would
Or 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah,
and that's
so we have 3 more
3 in a
sessions
row.
at least.
Yeah. Before that happens.
Easy.
And then would you be gone the 9th and the 16th, or just maybe that 9th?
I so far just the 9th, but I also may, after spending that many days like
Yeah.
running everything, just be like,
You need to
Dead.
charge. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that too. Okay. Well, cool.